What's up, guys? On the fly back here tonight. It's WrestleMania 41 night two. Couldn't go live last night. We had other circumstances, part of life. But tonight we're going live a little late. The women's, what is this championship, Kyle?
The women's one
It's
one of the two women's championships in the
yes,
WWE.
it's one of them. So we know that Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Bianca Belair. So
Yeah,
this led off the night last night. Good lord,
yeah.
we'll
Last
get
night
in
was
there a little bit.
bad.
Yeah, last night was probably one of the worst nights of WrestleMania I've ever seen. I mean, worst pay per views. WrestleMania 9 is supposed to be one of the worst. That one, I would watch that one again. Uh, a lot of people saying the Charlotte Flair match with
Charlotte
Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany, your best match of the night. Well, that's
That's not
faint
saying
praise indeed.
that. but
This match right here is already better than that match.
yeah,
The Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, or shit, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Io Sky match started better than that. And to me, the best match of night one was the triple threat match, the main event, which was
yeah.
nothing to write home about, but at least it had an interesting finish that'll go somewhere.
And we called it. If you guys weren't with us, we called it on our WrestleMania 41 prediction. We
Yeah.
called it that Heyman would make Seth Rollins a Heyman guy. Now, some interesting thoughts coming around social media. Does Seth Rollins interfere tonight and help Cena win the belt and join like the Rock's group? Him and Heyman joined the Rock's group.
Why? Why are people speculating that?
There's a lot of speculation going on there. Even somebody's even made a picture of all of them together and Cena holding the belt, standing over Cody Rhodes.
This is going to be the new NWO.
I guess. I mean, because they said, The Rock made the little 1, 2, 3, and
Dude, I doubt it because I think you still have not settled anything in this drawn out feud with Rollins and Punk, and this just added fuel to it. And now you got Roman Reigns and Seth's history, and you know he's going to want to get revenge or figure out what the hell's going on with Heyman. So I don't know. I don't see that storyline being over yet for Rollins to move on. Although I guess Punk could join forces with Cody. I mean, they could do like
yeah,
gang
I
war.
mean, I wouldn't put anything past it tonight. They need
Yeah,
to
I'm
put.
not seeing that. You got The Rock already there. You got so you're already going to have. We're suspicious by their absence. We haven't seen so many members of the bloodline. I can't think. I'm sorry. I
Ooh.
would expect you'll see probably more members of the bloodline interfere along with The Rock, and then who's going to help Cody?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Stone Cold will show up.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah,
we're synced here together with these matches, or if we're one of us has lag versus the other one like we normally do. But right now, I'm seeing EO having a fit in the middle of the ring.
I'm a little ahead of you right now. Hold on, I'll pause it for a second.
Yeah, all right. So Bianca just speared EO.
Okay, so I just saw Bianca do a 360 off the top turnbuckle. Let me know when you see her land.
All right. She's climbing I think she's about to climb. All right, she's climbing through the turnbuckle. I'll let you know when she lands. Bianca with the 360, she landed.
All right.
Rip at the boots to her.
Yeah. Did you
Pump
hear
handle
Stone
slam,
Cold?
or modified.
Uh
Two count.
oh. Close one. Did you hear Stone Cold come out talking about the Hall of Fame deal?
No, what did he say about that idiot?
No, he won't talk about McAfee. He was talking about the length of it.
How long was it?
It was 3 hours, dude. It was over 3 hours.
Yeah, that's too much, particularly that time of night. What was his comments on it?
They need to shorten.
He lives in Nevada.
But he was like, they need to shorten it. Did you see all the people falling asleep? Booker T fell asleep in the audience.
I heard that Sean said he got an hour of sleep because of what time they had to be there for the NXT stuff.
Yeah. And I don't know if you're Triple H's comments. He was calling out Michael Hayes on something. He said, "Oh, he had to leave early," and then he said the batteries on his outfit ran out. I was kind of ooh.
Okay, I missed what happened. Why is Io falling into the ropes?
Because Ripley hit her with a kick when she was charging.
That was Rhea sitting up here going to lift Io up like a little baby.
I got a feeling Belair's going to come up here and jump up here.
What's she going to try to do here?
The Riptide.
Okay. And she, oh, nope. Io reversed. That was too much setup not to hit that. Io going up top.
Oh, that was, oh gosh. Oh, it's Lex Luger.
Human Torture Rack into I don't know what you call it.
Oh, yeah, there you go. She nailed her, too. There's some of those guys we talk about with grown men holding world championship belts, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to buy one while you're there, I mean, I get that. But carrying it with you there is idiotic.
Carrying it over your shoulder like you really want it.
I mean, if I bought one at the event, then I could see doing that maybe. But not during the whole damn event. I'd carry it on my shoulder from here to there, but at my seat, I'm going to put it under the seat.
I could have swore I saw George Kittle in the front row wearing an Arizona Cardinals shirt, but
who?
You remember George Kittle? He plays tight end for the 49ers. He was there last night.
Yeah, that's probably who it was then.
Wait, he shouldn't be wearing an Arizona Cardinals shirt because he plays for the 49ers.
Well, then that's not good.
It must not have been. He's the one that guzzled a beer last night.
I remember.
One of the 40 times they showed Dana White last night.
I remember. They're going to go guzzle Minute Maid tonight. Minute Maid is all over the place tonight.
You get some slapping going on. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that looks
good. Everybody will get their teeth knocked out tonight. Or chipped.
Rhea with a big boot.
Did you spit at her?
I don't think so.
Bill Romanowski out there. Oh, Rhea's looking pretty good tonight.
Yeah, Rhea's a great worker. Probably one of the best women's wrestlers of all time. I mean, no, probably too. She definitely is.
Who did we pick to win this?
Yeah, I don't even remember. I said I hope Rhea wins.
Yeah. Oh. Where's Io Sky at? There she comes, like a little chihuahua coming around there. You watch her win this match. Look at
well, she's women's champion now. So
yeah.
What
the heck is this going? This ain't going up good for her.
Oh God!
Oh God!
That should be the finish.
Good.
Now pick her
Lord.
up and suplex her off, and that should be
the finish. Lord, here comes Lex Luger.
Yeah, here goes the torture rack into the she blocked it, landed on her feet. Going to exchange left and rights. I think might be knocked out for the rest of the match.
She might legitimately be
modified punt handle slam.
That was sloppy right there.
It was.
Oh gosh, there's a hair thing again.
It's the 18th time she's done this. There we go.
Kick out.
We're gonna get a spray count.
Oh! What a move!
That would be a great finish, and it is.
That's no doubt. Better than any match last night. That was better than any match last night.
Yeah, that was a great finish because you had you really put over Rhea dominating that match, and then the issue between her and Bianca, and you have Io kind of stealing it with her athleticism out of nowhere. So if you're gonna have Io win it, that's the way to do it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, good match. I'm very physical and not too long.
No, not like last night. Every match last night felt like it lasted. Yeah, I also thought she was out right there.
She sold it like she was, and it looked
She sold
bad.
it really good. The dumbest thing in the world, whipping her with. Why does anybody think that is a legitimate move there?
I
Hitting her
don't
with
know.
your freaking
That looked much more intense from the other angle. They should have showed the replay from the first angle.
Uh-oh.
So EO is still WWE Women's Champion.
We got that one wrong.
Yeah, well, I don't. Mine was more of a hope that Rhea would win it.
Well, we still didn't pick.
No, we didn't pick it.
Got to win.
No, I don't know how many people would have, but I have no problem. No, I have no
No.
problem with it because of the way they did it.
Yeah, the way they did it was awesome. Oh, poor
Bianca
baby.
looked bewildered.
Go to your husband.
So when did they do Bianca with a full heel turn?
I honestly thought it was coming before now. I thought they were going to do it with. I thought she was going to end up being really behind the whole Jade Cargill, whatever happened in the parking lot.
Yeah.
But obviously, they went a different direction. And Naomi has been a good heel. I mean, the Twitter wars between her and Jade are great. And of course, Jade wins that match last night, and another match that really wasn't. I don't know, wasn't great. I'll put it that way.
No, it wasn't. It was. Jade is not a good worker. Still, she's getting better, but she's still not a good worker. And Naomi's, probably a little underrated in terms of her in-ring ability. But she's no Rhea Ripley. She's no Charlotte Flair. She's no Bianca Belair. So
I wonder what match is next. So, this is already starting
well,
off.
you ain't gonna have another women's match. You started
No.
off with a women's title match.
What other women left? The tag match.
Yeah, I would do Randy Orton here and see who his opponent's going to be. Get something exciting. Although you just had a title change, so you could do something more flat here. I guess it depends on who's Randy's opponent.
Is it Nick Aldis or is it Rusev?
That's a good question.
Oh, Flavor.
There you go. The NWA's in the
We were
house.
talking about him the other night.
We were.
Yeah, at Cracker Barrel, remember?
I remember.
Who was this guy?
It looks like Daniel Bryan, but it's not.
It's a miniature Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Look at those. Check out the ears on that.
I think a miniature Daniel Bryan is Daniel Bryan. Because he's pretty freaking miniature.
Who is this? Rich the Kid.
Rich the Kid and his kid.
And Rich the Kid Jr.
Yeah.
What's he got on his thing? Oh, I wonder if we're going to see, what's his name, the Paul guy.
Oh, Jake Paul? Or
Jake Paul.
Yeah, or whichever Paul didn't fight Tyson. Yeah, that could be here.
Yeah, that would be a good spot to put it. Thank you, Hill Bevins. Thank you, Pain Train, Preston Quinn, giving us some love.
Appreciate it, Preston.
Oh, so we got the Sin City street fight. So somebody was talking the other day about what exactly is a Sin City street fight. Well,
It's a street fight, and it's in Las Vegas, just like
they call it a fancy name.
Yeah, just like a Chicago street fight, or a New York street fight, or a Memphis street fight, or a LaGrange street fight, or a Alaska street fight. Yeah.
Or Jason street fight.
Yeah, we just say LaGrange. We don't try to confuse people like you do with Alaska. I'll make people wonder. A street fight in Alaska is, as Robert Matthews would have said, in the cornfield.
The cornfield.
Hey, by the way, Robert Matthews, sitting there, got all that trash he's talking about, you wandering around cornfields and making fun of me and Shamrock and Williamson the other night. Where does Robert live again?
He lives in Ahoskie.
Ahoskie, that the metropolitan of Ahoskie, where there's tons of 5-star restaurants and no cornfields around at all.
Maybe a cornfield. He just don't know how good the cornfields are.
Yeah, apparently, he's making comments about how the restaurant I was eating that smells like a nursing home. What the hell, Robert?
Wow.
The hell?
Robert doesn't sugarcoat anything.
No, well, neither do I. But man, that's I don't get it. I get it. I wonder what good establishments Robert can recommend in a Hosky.
If Robert pops on here, we'll have to ask.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, Raw is always, and depending on what happens tonight, I'm sure. I mean, we still got to go through that, but I always look forward to the Raw after WrestleMania. It's always like, are they going to have it? I wonder if they still have it in Las Vegas.
I'm sure they are. Yeah. I mean, I haven't heard for sure, but I'm sure they normally do. It'll be in the arena. It won't be at the stadium. So whatever basketball arena Vegas has, where UNLV plays, maybe. I'm not sure.
It would have to be because they don't have a professional
NBA team. Well, they can still have a nice arena that isn't where UNLV plays.
Well, should be an interesting Raw tomorrow night, especially depending on what happens tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, it always is. Even if nothing tremendous happens tonight, which something big is going to happen in that last match.
Yeah.
Lots of times on the first Raw after Mania, it's kind of a reset. It's like the new Raw for the new year. You'll have new storylines begin. You'll have somebody debut from NXT. That's always a thing. Will somebody like Rusev show up tonight, or will they wait to show up tomorrow night? Will you see any more AAA stars like you did last night?
I wonder. So we've got the U.S. title match tonight. Was it Intercontinental? Braun Breaker.
Yeah, Intercontinental. Yeah, U.S. title was last night. Yeah.
So that should be a good match there. And we of course we picked Dom to win that, and I said he was probably going to pin Finn Balor and cause the destruction of the what's the gosh.
I mean, you can keep it on Braun if you're not going to look. If you're not going to put Braun in chasing the world title, then I really want to see Braun Breaker and Jacob Fatu. You could keep it on Braun and do a U.S. title, Intercontinental title merger at SummerSlam. I don't know if anybody else has this Jacob Fatu Braun Breaker feud in mind, or is it just me?
Yeah, I think that would be a really good feud program. I mean,
yeah.
You got to do something. You can't just put him.
So if you're going to put Braun in the world title picture with Jey Uso or something like that, then you take the IC title off of him. Otherwise, leave it on him. Because I think if you could set up a U.S. title, Intercontinental title unification match, Slam. And again, I don't know if any of that's on their radar, but I'm going somewhere like that. Otherwise, yeah, if you want to take it off Braun, then this would be the way to do it in a 4-way where Braun doesn't have to get pinned.
Yep. Doesn't hurt him.
Exactly.
What the
hell is this? A character off G.I. Joe? I don't know.
It's a messed up stormtrooper. It's Cobra. Cobra. Let's go, Cobra. Not Cobra Kai. Nice.
We got Drew McIntyre.
He got the power glove on, like we talked about.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Drew looking like Fisto from Masters of the Universe.
What's he doing? Is he drawing power from this?
I have no idea.
Is there a person in that thing?
I don't think so.
What the
I love Drew, but I have no idea what in the hell that's supposed to be.
This is a messed up entrance right here.
It's like some Masters of the Universe shit, I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. But I don't know what he's supposed to draw power from that.
I have the power.
He pulled aloft his magic sword.
The great power of Grayskull.
Sin City Street Fight.
Lights out. I mean,
I like Drew's work over the last couple of years. I think he's been really good.
Well, he's definitely been a team player, that's for sure. With all the stuff he's done to put other people over. And I mean, to get the title, to finally get the title at a WrestleMania where nobody's there, it's COVID.
Yeah, and at that point, I really didn't like what they were doing with Drew. Even though they put the title on him, I didn't like that version of Drew McIntyre. The version of Drew McIntyre, personality wise, in recent years has been more realistic. Right now he's dressed kind of like some kind of friggin' uh,
Well,
Masters of the Universe medieval type character, but that's not the persona he shows in the ring.
yeah, it's no different than Triple H dressing up when he was wrestling either. So
Right, exactly. They're not doing it. They're not changing his gimmick into some futuristic, from the past medieval, uh, Mad Max type crap.
no Lasertron.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not going that direction.
It'll take him an hour to get those gloves off, though.
No doubt.
And it'll probably take Damian Priest an hour to get to the ring.
Hey, Damian Priest, somebody to me that absolutely just has not done anything. They were trying to push him. They put the world title on him, and he just can't get over. Not to the next level.
No, he can't. You're right.
Damian Priest is an intercontinental title level guy, and that's I think where he's going to stay in the WWE anyway.
Well, they put the title on him, and then they put the title on Jey Uso, and I think he's about maybe intercontinental title.
Yeah, Damian Priest is a guy that and AEW doesn't know how to use anybody, but with his size and the lack of a lot of guys with size in AEW, I could see Damian Priest really doing well in AEW and being on top. But problem is AEW don't know what to do with anybody.
Did he just do an Ultimate Warrior?
He did. Shook the top rope.
Oh, here we go. I wonder what he's got planned. Uh-oh. Who is this playing? That Kerry King, that's Slayer.
Who?
Kerry King from Slayer. It's a
Okay.
thrash metal group.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Slayer.
I don't know if they do. He's no Max Payne, though.
No. But then who is?
He could shoot Johnny B. Bad with his bad blaster.
Earliest '90s WCW gimmicks, man. They
You
tried to be
match
Vince and just couldn't do it.
when he shot Johnny, he stole Johnny B. Bad's bad blaster.
I do. I remember the bad blaster. I don't remember when Max Payne shot him with it.
We stole it from him.
That's
And
son
then
of a bitch.
they got up doing an interview, like I forgot who was interviewing, and he said, "I'll give it back to you." And then Johnny B. Bad was up there right at him, and he shot it in the alternate. And of course, Johnny B. Bad had to come out there for a little while with one of those Undertaker mask on.
I think I remember that now that you say that.
Oh,
Damian Priest trying to look like a vampire.
he's a bat. Looks more like Jim Carrey when Jim Carrey got caught in, was in Arkham Asylum and said, "I'm Batman."
I mean, this entrance is cool with the guitar and the fire, but he is just not over.
New York City.
Get a rope. By holding up the Puerto Rican flag there.
Yeah, I see it.
So, what does Damian Priest have to do with a bat? Because they just have bat wings on his name there.
I have no idea. Maybe he is trying to be the vampire, like you said.
Yeah. Well, I know he was the leader of the Judgment Day for a while.
Yeah. So, Drew McIntyre would have to say, "Hocus Cadabra."
What?
You don't remember that? You're too young for that.
I'm not.
You remember the Bugs Bunny cartoon where he went to Transylvania and he stayed in the.
Well, dude, you're too young for that. I mean, goddamn, that came out in the
shit.
60s.
I watched that 100 times, dude.
Yeah, well, I would have watched it too. I could have seen it just as many as you have. I mean,
the vampire.
I think like you're. I mean, all right, if you want to be old enough to be around when that debuted in '62, then go ahead.
Well, It was on TV a lot more when I was.
Oh, I remember watching the old Warner Brothers hour. In fact, it used to come on ABC, Channel 12, WCCI locally from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. before WWF Superstars of Wrestling. But no, I do not remember that particular cartoon.
Yeah, he just whenever the vampire would get around him, he'd say "hocus pocus," and the vampire would change into a bat. And then he did hocus cadabra, and the vampire was half vampire, half bat. He was messing him up. Uh-oh. Thank you, Kerry King. Let's go. What's the over under on the time it takes Cody Rhodes and John Cena all to get to the ring tonight?
I'm gonna
20 minutes?
go. I'm gonna go combined. Everybody's entrance.
Yeah.
Jesus. 18 minutes. Give me the over. Give me the under. Which one you like?
I'm gonna say it's gonna go a little over 18.
All right. I'm gonna take the under, just barely.
I got a feeling this is gonna be one of those matches
On the floor.
like last night.
Yeah, we don't see that enough. That was really, really poorly done. The hit to the barricade.
You know, me and you talked last night when we were watching, and we're talking about Jey Uso's win over Gunther.
Yeah.
And one of the things that both of us, the dogs agreed with too. One of the things that both of us agreed on was Gunther tapping out.
Yeah.
His own move that quick made Gunther look weak.
Yeah, I mean, some people can say he puts the move over, but Gunther knows how tough his own finisher is, so he tapped out in a hurry. But I mean, I don't think the average person is going to look into it that deep. They're just going to think, man, he made him tap out in a hurry.
But a lot of people were reading on social media today. One guy was talking about, I didn't have a problem with him tapping out like that. I had a problem with, what was it? Jay not being aggressive from the start of the match because of what he did to his brother. I was like, what? That had nothing to do with anything else.
No, I mean, from a logic standpoint, I get it what they're saying, but I mean, they kind of were going at it from the beginning.
I thought he did go after him.
Yeah.
Oh. Hush. So here comes the first table of the night.
Got to tear up the furniture. I love that in ECW, because it was new. You didn't see it before. I've been seeing it now for going on 30 years. I'm tired of it.
Somebody hit somebody with the little prime bottle up there.
No, don't say they did.
I guarantee it gets used in the Jake Paul match. I guarantee there will be a Jake Paul sidekick.
There'll be somebody dressed up as a prom bottle that comes and runs in, and
something like that. Yeah.
Some dumbass from social media you've never heard of.
Maybe what was that guy's name that Braun Breaker speared last time when he got in the Rumble?
Oh, IP Speed or something.
Maybe IP Speed.
I think that was guy's name. Something like IP Speed or IC Speed or IP Freely or Speedball or I don't
know. Net Speed.
I so fast or it was something like that. It was something with speed.
Net Speed.
That's it. I said it was Net Speed. You got it. Full circle. Full circle.
Disqualification.
Oh,
that.
He's taking a selfie.
Wow.
All right. Well, I don't know about that, but.
Well, he had a McIntyre jersey on. That was weird.
Indeed. What is he looking for? All right.
Oh, God, what else are we going to bring out? A chair. Right to the ear. Oh,
So
something
get
else.
now another table. No ladder. Not a table.
Where's
Two
our?
tables. Got two tables.
Yeah, I don't know if you realize he got two out.
I bet he does.
He will set it up outside.
Yeah, he set it up kind of far from the ring. So,
Oh,
yep, he does. What does he have in mind?
Is he gonna suplex him out?
I don't know what he's going to do. I'm sitting here.
Or well, hold on. He's putting them together, so he
has something in mind.
What are the referee and priest talking about right now? He said, "Are you ready for this?"
All right, so we got a spot coming.
Oh, so they will try to back. Oh, let him get a running start and flip him over, like backdrop him onto a.
No, they're going to do something more than that. They wouldn't have set up two tables for a
Look,
backdrop.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be a big spot for them to have two tables.
Damian Priest. Oh, that was pretty impressive for a big guy.
It was, but I always think when the more and more I see stuff like that, it's not logical. I'm in the middle of a fight. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump over the top rope and do a flip.
Well, that's always what I think I'm going to
do. Yeah. Drew, I think Drew's sitting up. He's going to get hit with that chair. That's what's going to happen, though.
Yeah, he is.
He's probably going to throw the chair at him, actually. Yep, boom.
Didn't work out too well, though.
Say again, Stevie.
I said, didn't work out too well that time. The chair did.
No, but you saw it coming, though. Telegraphed it. Drew telegraphing here that he's going to hit him with a chair.
How old is Drew?
Will not go down as one of the greatest three fights in wrestling history, but it's still not bad. It's better than most of what we saw last night again.
Yeah. Yes. He's gonna put his.
Ooh. That does not look good. He's going to just probably kick him with a Claymore kick. Got to hit his head out in place. There ain't but so much you can do here without risking some shit.
Oh. What do you think of Wade Barrett commentating?
Oh, he's fine. I mean, he's not my favorite, but I don't mind him.
I don't mind him either. I think he does.
I was always a Wade Barrett fan. The Barrett Bayrage, and I'm afraid you've got some bad news. I've always kind of liked Wade Barrett.
Would you like him in Nexus?
Not a Barrett fan.
Did you like him in Nexus?
Yeah, I did. I thought he was good. I thought Barrett's.
I thought he was a good leader.
Yeah, I do too. I've always liked Barrett. I never understood why they quit pushing him. I'm glad to see him back in WWE.
What ended up happening to him? Must have had an injury or something.
I don't know. He went away altogether, and then I saw him show back up doing commentary in NWA, NWA Power, and Corrigan was trying to get that going. And next thing I know, he's back in WWE. The whole era of WWE where most of those guys just are forgotten about. Glad to see guys like him back and Carlito back. What else? Chris Masters.
The masterpiece.
Yeah, it was good.
He got ruined when Triple H made that little comment about him.
I don't remember what you're talking about.
There was always talk about Chris Masters and steroids.
Oh, no.
It was on Raw one night.
Obvious. Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Well, I think he had got off of it, and he was a little bit smaller than what he used to be. And Triple H made a comment. Didn't you used to be a lot bigger? Something
Yeah,
like
you're cutting out on me, dude. I don't know if it's just my end or if you're
that.
cutting out for everybody.
Is that better? Hello. You hear me?
I'm not getting anything you're saying, dude. I'm hearing you, but it's cutting out big time.
I don't know what's going on.
You need to
Hold
go
on.
back and come back in, or either I do. I don't know if you're sounding like that to everybody.
Hold on. I'll come back in.
Well, you sound good now. What?
How about now?
You sounded good right before you left, but yeah, you sound good now. Through the table, Drew McIntyre goes. That was impressive. That would have been a good finish, Stevie.
That would have, but they're looking. They still haven't used those two tables.
No, they're going to do 15 more things that aren't
Hey,
nearly as impressive.
guess who just popped in? Robert
Robert
Matthews.
Matthews. All right, Robert. Since we were having this discussion earlier about you and your comments about cornfields and talking crap about restaurants I eat at. I just wanted to know in that Metropolis, Metropolis rather, known as a Hosky, are there not many cornfields around? And also, how many 5-star restaurants do you guys have that's way better than Shamrock? Can you make any fine restaurant suggestions in a Hosky?
And go.
We're waiting on.
See how long it takes. Oh,
Yeah, I look sharp. That would be a good finish, also.
he's got a cut on his back too. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not.
See him holding it.
Yep. Oh, God damn, that hurt him just as bad, if not worse.
Yeah. I don't know if that was worth the punishment on himself.
Yeah, no, I mean, not obviously in real life it was, but even just, why would you do that?
Yeah. Those two tables are still sitting there.
Yeah, I don't know what they're planning for that.
Somebody's going to get backdropped into it or something.
Yeah, it's not going to be a backdrop. I think it's going to be something bigger than that. I would say it's going to be something where two of them walk the top rope, but neither one of these guys. Well, Drew doesn't. I
ain't so sure Damien don't do that.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Something where one of them's walking the top rope.
They're slugging it out.
Do what?
They're slugging it out.
Indeed. I was impressed by Damien.
Well, Robert left the building, I guess.
Robert had no interest in our conversation.
Or they got scared about answering their question.
Yeah, well, you know they are from a Hosky. No backbone. No backbone in a Hosky. The hell's he doing? They gonna hold his hand?
Evidently.
Here we go. I think he's about to walk the top rope.
You were getting ready to see it.
Not going in the wrong direction there to do anything with those tables.
And the table right
there we go. Told you. I called that shit. I saw it coming.
Did you see him hold his head before he landed?
Yeah, I did. Boy, you've been watching wrestling a long time when you can guess a table spot that damn straight. I mean, I said it's gonna be something where one of them's walking the top rope. Proud of myself. I got a future in this.
Yeah, you got a future in there.
I got a future in saying bullshit that's gonna happen on wrestling.
That's always a good one, huh? Maybe they'll get you on AEW or something.
You know what? I can do nothing but help.
There's
no doubt about that.
Wear a mask and commentate.
I know. Let me book.
Oh, good Lord. Anybody can book. That'd be better what it is now.
Exactly.
Oh, the chair is still sitting there from when he put. Oh, God. What's he going to
Claymore kick.
Fell down. Did he just hurt himself?
He might have, but it looked pretty good still. That could be the finish. It should be. After he went through the table and Claymore kicked to the head, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I'll tell you what, that's another guy that got beat flatter than 4 o'clock. I mean, they both needed to win, but what do you do with Damian Priest now?
Nope. I know. That's a good question. Did he
I
go
mean,
back
I would say if it hadn't already done it with him with the Judgment Day, say give him a tag team partner and put the tag belts on him. Because as a single, he's done.
Well, he had the belt with Finn Balor, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it hadn't already been done.
Well, he can get another. I mean, get him another.
Yeah, they can do anything. But I mean, what is the right thing to do with him now? Because he's lost something. What is he going to do? Drew wants to be acknowledged. At winning at WrestleMania, it's like he's at the Olympics, standing there on the steps.
Well, after his past luck at WrestleMania, I would want to be acknowledged too. Just don't go messing with CM Punk after this match, dude.
I gotta say, so far tonight's WrestleMania is way surpassing last night's matches.
Much better.
But if you'd have done away with a lot, if we could have condensed this card instead of into 2 nights into one and got rid of just some of the filler that nobody wanted to see, like the New Day and some of the other crap from last night, it would be so much better. Too many filler matches.
Yep.
Right win by Drew. That's a good match. I think this may have been the best match of WrestleMania so far. Both nights.
Hopefully each match will keep getting better. What's he done?
I doubt it. He's acting like he can't breathe. I don't know if it's, storyline or if it's real. Probably storyline. So, Stevie, how was your Easter so far, buddy? Did you go have Easter dinner with your mom, or?
I did. She cooked a really good meal. I worked all day today. That was fun. While all you people were at home looking at what the Easter Bunny brought you, I was cutting meat. But
well.
But
I missed part of what you said, but
I was cutting meat while y'all were all sitting at home and looking at what the Easter Bunny brought y'all.
Oh, I used to didn't bring me a damn thing.
I'm surprised it didn't bring you some kind of die-cast stuff.
I am too. I'm a little disappointed.
But maybe the budget was out for that. You had to re-budget for soft drinks.
Well, and to re-budget to get an air conditioner fixed, but
oh yeah, I never asked you how that worked out.
It worked out $1,400 later.
Yeah,
it's fixed.
Well, you definitely don't want to go without that, especially right now.
No, it was the evap coil, and so hopefully it's got a 5-year warranty on it, and guy said everything else looked to be in good shape. So system itself 7 years old, so we can get another 7 years out of it. I'll be satisfied.
John Cena's last ever match in Australia. Wow. Thanks for sharing.
So it's good to know.
He's gonna pull the whole Kiss deal, and he's gonna not retire.
Yeah, you know what, dude? I'm really starting to wonder how long they're going to keep with this heel turn, with this being his last match here and his last match there. How long are they going to do? But can you turn him back babyface this fast? Or are you going to have to continue with this heel turn all the way at least through SummerSlam?
Oh, here comes the celebrities. Where's Dana White?
I have no idea who the hell that is.
Who was that?
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Kill Tony every Monday on Netflix. The Roast of WrestleMania, Tony Hinchcliffe. Don't know. All right. Robert, have you come back in or
All right.
what, dude? You didn't hear the. You never answered Kyle's question.
Maybe Robert just has this on in the background.
Oh Lord.
Is that Bad Bunny? Who is that? I don't.
That's
That's
Penta.
Penta. It's Penta. Yeah.
He's
I, he
apparently
had a evil bunny shirt on. So look,
like
here's something
last
funny.
time.
So Friday, his T-shirt made me think of this. It was obviously Good Friday, and we're going out to dinner with friends of mine. And I sit there, and I wear a lot of graphic tees, and I had a Friday the 13th shirt on with Jason on the front of it. It said Friday the 13th, and I just realized today I wore that on Good Friday. I bet some people thought I was being a smartass.
Okay, Robert's answering back. Robert said, phone died. I think LaGrange was asking about an old folks' home smelling restaurant in Green Acres Land. So he's listening. He
What did
can
he
hear you,
say? Put that up there again. Your audio out, Stevie. I think you're using HughesNet tonight.
I'm not somebody else. Um, so he said, phone died. I think LaGrange was asking about an old folks' home smelling restaurant in Green Acres Land. You hear me?
Okay, yeah, I was. My comment was Robert likes to talk a lot of trash about people having cornfields all around, meaning Stevie and Lasker, and me eating at a restaurant that smelled like an old folks home in Williamston. I wanted to know, was there no cornfields in Arkansas? In Arkansas,
What the?
was was there no cornfields in a Hosky? And how many 5-star restaurants are in a Hosky?
Wow, Arkansas.
Or a Hosky, Arkansas is pretty much
Same
the same.
difference, right?
Same exact difference.
Wow.
Robert Matthews, otherwise known as the Ozark Mountain Daredevil from Arkansas.
He is he's the Getty Lee of social media.
Absolutely.
I'll get you my pretty. You know who Getty Lee is, right?
I have no idea.
Getty Lee
I
is
was just going to go with it.
Getty Lee is the lead singer for the group Rush.
Okay.
And if you look at him, he looks like the Wicked Witch of the West. Robert and his son Tanner are big Rush fans, and I
Okay.
can't.
All right.
So Robert answered, "It's not the cornfields; it's what's being done in the cornfields."
Okay. What is Children of the Corn? All right. Well, Robert still couldn't give me a 5-star restaurant in a Hosky.
Yeah, we're waiting on that one. We're shying away from that.
Yeah. All the wonderful restaurants there. You're gonna talk crap about where I eat, smelling like a nursing home. Maybe it was just a commentary on all the damn old people that go to Shamrock there in Williamston.
Oh, he's being. Oh gosh, he's gonna get us kicked off the air. Being against
Was that?
he's gonna be against the old folks.
Oh, yeah.
Saying
It's all right.
it's all right.
Are we ageist?
Evidently.
We ageist. We're anti. Well, you're borderlining on that boomer generation.
Gee, thanks. 51 and going, buddy. 51 and going.
What year were you born, Stevie?
73.
73?
Yeah, I'll be 52 this year.
All right, you're 8 years into Gen X. All right, you're not borderlining on boomer. I'm going to leave and come back because one of our two, either it's my end with your audio or it's your audio. You left and came back, so I'm going to do that. Hold on.
Okay. Boop. I don't know. I don't know whose it is. I can hear him fine. How are you going to send him proof of what's done in the cornfield? Tell you the truth, I wasn't even in the cornfield. From the outskirts of the cornfield. You don't run through a cornfield. You back?
I'm back. What did we miss from Robert? He just sent me a photo.
He said, I'll send you proof of what's done in the Alaska cornfields.
All right, he just sent me a photo. Hold on, I got to see. All right.
That's not even in the cornfield. It's on the outskirts of it.
It's a picture of you looking up into the sky.
Yeah, evidently he screenshotted it from like a video I was doing out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty impressive though that he did that. I'll give him credit there.
Stevie's album cover
Yep.
called "The Skies of Laughter."
What he put something up there the other day.
Some bitch
Looks like
still can't give me a good restaurant in the Hosky.
he won't do it. He
Right.
said something about the Alabama song "Feels So Right," which should caption under that picture.
Feels so right. Okay. All right. Penta making his way to the ring.
I wonder how long this match will last.
I don't even remember who the hell Penta's wrestling. Or is he part of the four-way?
Four-way.
Okay, that's a good question. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Penta, no, he's in the four-way with Braun and
Yeah, well, yeah, I got it. Penta, Braun, Dominique, and who's
Finn.
fourth?
Finn,
Finn.
Braun.
That's Finn Balor. Yeah,
He's from Arkansas.
he is. Well, they're talking about AAA and Penta's history with AAA, and you know one of the A's in AAA is Arkansas. So there you go.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah, I know. He's avoiding your question because he just put on there Alabama feels so right. Yeah, we've already talked about that. So answer the question, Robert. He wants to know what 5-star restaurants are there in the Hosky.
He can't. He can't come up with one. He's got nothing. The Pizza Inn.
I've got one that if he says that, but I'm gonna fall out of my chair. That'll give my idea. That should
it's a really bad restaurant in the Hosky.
It used to be really good, but now it's yeah.
Just gone to crap. Gotcha.
In my opinion, it has.
That happens.
The Yelp reviews for that place ought to be pretty good. You know, me and Kyle had the idea to do a podcast doing nothing but reading Yelp reviews for restaurants. They were pretty entertaining.
We'll take people's suggestions on what restaurants to read Yelp reviews, and then we're going to go eat at those restaurants. I think that would be the best part of it. And give our own reviews. Can they redeem themselves?
Robert has just disappeared again, I guess whatever else he had died too.
His bag phone.
His bag phone. Zach Morris.
Dominate with the mask on.
Eddie Jr. Wouldn't it be funny if Penta was really Rey Mysterio under the mask tonight?
Well, it's clearly not, but yeah, it would be.
We don't know what happened with Ray. I still hadn't heard.
He's old.
Well, he's old, but we still don't know. He was still planning on wrestling, and all of a sudden on SmackDown he gets hurt.
Yeah, I have no idea. You know, if it was a legit injury or storyline or what. I would assume it was real because I don't know why they would want to replace him that late with Ray Phoenix.
He is really avoiding your question. This is why haven't they had an equipment sale in the last 2 years? And I know he's talking about, but that was kind of random.
Do you think he cannot hear me? Can he not hear me at this point?
He can hear you fine.
I mean, is he like this? Does he normally avoid questions?
I just think he can't come up with a good answer.
Well, didn't just say that.
He's changing the subject. Why hasn't ECU had an equipment sale?
Well, hell, I don't know, Robert. I know. I can see what I can find out for you. I'll send some. I was too busy saving Brian Bailey's job, to worry about equipment. Worry about equipment sales. But
exactly.
By the way, not one damn thank you from Brian Bailey. I did get a thank you from other people, but I still love Brian Bailey, but would have liked a personal thank you.
Where is the sports objective tonight? They're not doing.
They're going to go. They should be live now, or no? They're getting ready to go live. I'm in the text thread. But I'm sitting that out tonight to watch WrestleMania.
Some things are more important.
So everybody's wearing something over their face tonight.
Yeah, what does he let's try to look like?
A banana. That was stupid.
That I'd rather come out. What happened to the freaking
I don't know what happened to Finn Balor. You know, at one time he was over. He had his demon thing. Now he
yeah,
wears
what
t-shirts
happened to
over
the
his head.
demon, man? Why don't we see the
I
demon?
don't know, dude. I don't know. Now he looks like just some guy.
He's just a regular human being now.
He lost his demon powers.
He's no Gene Simmons.
It's another guy that I think could benefit from going to AEW if they used him right would be Finn Balor. Problem is, he can't use anybody right.
The yellow gloves, or I keep thinking, what's the baseball team? The Bananas.
Yeah, the Savannah Bananas. You know,
Yeah,
they're going to have games all over the ESPN family of networks this year.
yeah, I heard that. But I keep
But,
looking at him, and I'm thinking of
well, who the hell do they play? Because, you know, like the Globetrotters, you know, had the Washington Generals or whoever the hell they played. Who is it the Savannah Bananas play?
I don't know what Robert could probably tell us if he wants to avoid your earlier question. That would be another question he could answer.
Or do they just play straight baseball teams and just do their antics while the other teams are playing straight?
I don't know. How would you do that, though?
I don't know. But, you know, why aren't the teams they play and get any talk? I mean, it's always the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah. True. Maybe it is. They've got that Washington General like team they carry with them everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's a great question. We need to look this up. They're doing a tour this year instead of just playing in Savannah. They're going to play in college football stadiums throughout America.
Who the heck is Robert talking about now?
I don't know. What did he say?
I saw him in a hosky a couple weeks ago. A guy with his daughter must have been going back to Norfolk or something.
So who?
Is he talking about Brian Bailey? I mean,
He's got to be talking about Bailey. Yeah.
why was Brian Bailey in a hosky? I wonder.
Oh, he just said it's probably with his daughter. Maybe his daughter, Bailey, is from the Tidewater area originally.
Well, why would he be in a hosky though?
Maybe he's taking the scenic route. I
Maybe
mean, you can go up through a hosky to get to Virginia Beach. And
what 5-star restaurant was he in a hosky, Robert? Party Animals and the Firefighters. Robert's talking in code right now. I don't know what he's talking about.
Party Animals and the Firefighters.
Yeah, maybe that's the teams they play. That the Bananas.
Okay, all right.
That's the question that we asked like 5 minutes ago.
We got a lag here. Well, who the hell are the Party Animals and the Firefighters?
Maybe.
And why aren't they over like the Savannah Bananas?
Maybe the WCW Special Forces or the Firefighters. Todd Champion and Curtis Thompson. Firebreaker Skip.
The Party Animals would probably be. I don't know. I'm surprised there had to be a tag team at some point known as the Party Animals.
You would think.
Had to be.
God knows how big is Braun Breaker?
He's a big son of a bitch. I still don't know why they don't call him Braun Steiner.
I don't either. Everybody knows it now. I mean,
exactly. Hell, he did the Steiner math promo the other day.
Yeah. You know what I hate? Dominic's wearing that freaking skeleton shirt every time now. I hate
and
that.
Peanut butter. You also hate peanut butter.
Yeah, I do hate peanut butter.
Send your letters to Stevie Fly. He's the only person I know that hates peanut butter that isn't allergic to it.
Braun's over there doing Rocky Balboa in the corner. Duck threw by Hosky in, took 13 probably. Oh, yeah.
I was about to say 13 through a Hosky, yeah.
And the Party Animals are the team in the pink and black. So they're Bret Hart.
Okay. team in the pink and black. All right.
Here we go. Whee! Whee!
It's time to do tricks.
Yep.
Good God, Braun flying. Holy crap.
Oh! Oh my! Now that's impressive.
Exactly.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's got the size. When he does it, it looks like you're doing something.
Robert has gone to the same writing school that you go to. Reading this as Robert types it. Been to many babes all games, high school and pro. Bananas was the best game I've ever attended. So the babes all games, not baseball, babes all.
Base off. Yeah.
Yeah, if
Voice
we all
text,
don't know,
baby. Voice text.
I get a text from Kyle earlier. We're talking about doing this, and he said, just let me know when you want to go love." And I was like, "Well, I don't do that on the first date, dude."
No, this wouldn't be the first date. I thought you were going to take it more like, just let me know when you're ready to go, love.
I'm from jolly old England.
Exactly, love. Call people love.
That was a no sale if there ever was one.
Finn's begging off from Braun.
So somebody's gonna hit Braun from the side.
Don't hurt me, Braun. Don't hurt me.
Don't tase me, bro. You know Braun's gonna lose this.
I'm not sure, dude.
He's not gonna lose it, but somebody's gonna win the belt.
To me, you don't take the title off Braun unless you're putting him in a world title picture. I don't know why you would.
Everybody gonna do that move now. What makes Penta so much different than any other luchador?
Well, nothing. I think Ray Phoenix might actually be better. There's not many of them in WWE now. You know, now them owning Triple A, that might change. But let's hope we don't get the number of them that we see in AEW.
Yeah. Okay, Kyle. Here's another Robert question for you, even though he won't answer your question. And this is how he typed it right here, but he did correct himself later on. Ask Kyle if he's ever eaten at Georgia Dina or Hitching Post. No old folks home smell.
All right, your mic is cutting out like crazy on my end, Stevie.
Yeah, well, you hear me now?
Ask Kyle, has he ever eaten at Georgia Dean's or the Hitching Post?
Yeah, no old folks home smell.
You know, first of all, just to be clear, I do not live in Williamson. I am indeed Kyle from LaGrange. I am from Williamson. That's where my dad lives. Yes, I've eaten at the Hitching Post numerous times. It is good. I don't think it's any better than Shamrock. I have not eaten Georgia Dean's. I heard good things about it, though. Now, when you say old folks smell for Shamrock, are you literally implying that it smells like an old folks home, or are you talking about the amount of old people there?
He's gonna not answer that question.
See if Robert will answer a question. He probably not. Robert doesn't answer questions.
I ate it at Shamrock. It's been a few years back, but it was good.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's not like it's hurting my feelings. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's somewhere I have grown up eating. It's been there my whole life. So it's a bit of nostalgia going there.
Yeah. Something's going to happen with Finn and Dom because Carlito's out here.
He spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
I spit to the face.
That's another guy from that era that came back. If I didn't mention him earlier, it was Carlito.
Yeah, you did.
I think I did mention him, though. Nice. Impressive double suplex there from Braun.
Oh, he's going to work now.
Just threw him over. Going to throw Dom over like it's nothing.
He just don't do the Steiner line like his dad did.
Jumps up the top rope like it's nothing. Frankensteiner for the top rope.
Holy crap.
Yeah, he's good. That's what I'm saying. I would have pushed him. If you wanted to have a surprise winner of the Rumble, it should have been Braun Breaker.
Yeah. Okay, Robert is commenting here. It was not Tugboat. It was Disco Inferno as the Shockmaster. What? I don't understand that. And he said, yes, great food, but smells terrible. Talking about the Shamrock.
I've never noticed the weird smell there. I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, have you ever noticed the weird smell there, Jessica? Jessica, neither. I don't know what he's talking about. Disco Inferno in the tugboat.
I have no idea what he's talking about there either. Here we go. 619.
Finn stomping the mud hole. There's Penta.
Where's Carlito?
Wow, that was impressive looking.
Whoa. That was close. Michael. What is going on in the ring while we're watching this 5-minute replay?
Robert, is Stevie's mic cutting out on your end, or is it just mine? Comment on the screen if you're having any audio trouble from Stevie.
See if you can hear me, because I'm going to listen to it on my phone.
I want to know if it's when you're turning away. Are you using are you using the mic on your computer, an external mic?
No,
what are you using?
I'm using an actual Yeti mic.
Okay, I wonder if it's when you're turning away from that, but you would think it would pick that up fine. Because like right now, when you're facing it, you sound fine.
All right, I just won't turn away. I'll just look for a second.
When you talk.
When I talk.
That's Carlito breaking up the pinfall.
DQ.
So shouldn't that be a disqualification? I mean, I don't
You're
know.
going to say it should be a DQ.
Yeah, I don't know who. Would both
Where's the
competitors be
referee at?
disqualified, I guess? Yeah.
Where's the referee, though? Is he knocked out?
I have no idea. I don't remember getting knocked out. Maybe he is.
Is the cameraman in the ring?
What it looked like.
Oh, God, watch out. Another spear.
Braun with the spear.
Oh, God. Robert said it sounds good on his end.
Oh, the whole time? Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's me.
Where's Dom and Finn? Oh, the referee's just sitting in there watching all this.
See if you give me 1 second.
All right. Robert, I know you're messing with us. You're all over the place. It makes for good entertainment. What's he getting ready to do here? Spear? Oh! Here comes Dom, though. Watch out for Dirty Dom. No way he's going to get him with a 619 and beat him. No. That's a weak move. That is just a weak move there. Now Dom's going to get him, I guarantee you. Here comes Dom. I told y'all, Dom gets the win. with the frog splash. There's George Kittle. I told you we called that one too. Dom gets the win.
I missed what happened. I know he beat him with the frog splash. But what's that? What?
Finn, Dom was getting ready to do it to Braun Breaker, and Finn knocked him off the turnbuckle. Well, then Finn hits Breaker with a drop kick and with his other little move, that little whip, whatever it is, sling blade or whatever they call it. And he was getting ready to do that coup de grace on the top turnbuckle. He did it, went for the pin, but while he was trying to pin him, Dom hits him with the frog splash and pins Finn. I told you he was going to pin Finn.
Yes, there you go. Dom is the IC champion. That should end the Judgment Day. Any lingering of there.
The crowd actually popped. It was a good match. It was a good finish. They get ready to show.
But I hope now they put Braun in the world title picture.
They should. They should.
Dude, I do think for whatever reason on my end is when it's times when your head is turned from the mic when you're talking.
It might be.
And then it's cutting out on my end.
Look at Pat McAfee.
I don't know if other people can't hear it though. That's weird.
Dirty Dom. So now you're going to have Rey Mysterio challenging Dom for the Intercontinental Championship? No, please don't.
Maybe. I hope not.
No, I don't want to see that. Bam!
Again, not a problem with that finish either. It was somewhat similar to the finish in the women's match in terms of somebody jumping in at the last minute to win it. Do what?
Look at the crowd. The crowd popped for him.
Yeah, they are. But, I mean, he's supposed to be a heel. He doesn't need to come out here and have a babyface celebration. I mean, are they going to turn him face?
Look at him. This is like.
So are we getting a Dominic Mysterio babyface turn?
Well, he's acknowledging it too, dude. I mean.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He don't need to go back out there and have a babyface celebration unless they're going to turn him face.
Maybe they are. Why ain't this guy on WrestleMania this year? Why ain't the Street Profits up there?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Didn't they win the SmackDown Tag Team Championship?
There's Hacksaw.
Oh, you're a hoe.
It's not nice, Stevie.
Not nice to you. Because you're a hoe.
Oh, USA! USA!
How about that weird time when
Remember that time in WCW where Hacksaw Duggan called, he said something to the effect, Hulk Hogan, you're a great wrestler, but I'm a great fighter.
He's a great what?
Wrestler.
But
I'm a great fighter. Fighter.
Oh,
yeah, I was like, no, Hogan's not a great wrestler. No, he's not.
He puts a backwards figure four on like nobody else.
He's the greatest liar of all time.
Yeah.
He would rival my nephew as one of the greatest liars ever.
Oh, wow.
My nephew might be one of the greatest liars of all time. Sometime we'll do a special just where I tell you stories about shit my nephew has made up.
Top 10 Kyle's nephew live.
Yeah.
All right, celebrity
all these
time.
UFC fighters. Nobody knows who the hell these people are.
Colby Covington, UFC fighter, so I'd never heard of him.
Yeah, well, neither is anyone else.
Sorry, guys, I don't follow UFC like I do this.
I don't think anybody has since.
Metro Booming.
Around 2012, was that about the peak of UFC popularity?
Yeah. George Kittle was right there behind him too. So
Dean Norris of Law and
Law and
Order.
Order. They're really grasping at straws.
Organized crime. When did Law and Order organized crime start?
That's one of the 30 freaking different
Law and Orders,
Law and
yes.
Orders they got.
Yeah, don't forget
They
Special
just need,
Victims Units.
they just need to make a Law and Order network. They kept that on that guy way too long.
They did.
He was running out of stuff to do. He was even feeling awkward. Ticket master.
Ticketmaster will eat you alive with fees like no other ticketing service in the world.
Oh, here we go. Randy Orton.
He hears voices in his head. They talk to him. They understand. Jessica, may I have a soda, please? Stevie, there's your opening.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say a word.
It is. Turn towards the mic. Turn towards the mic and talk.
Where's my basket?
It is. That's it. That's it. It's when you turn away from your mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So while we're at
Randy Orton versus the Invisible Man.
while we're at a commercial, I'll show you this. I don't know if I've ever showed you this, Kyle. It's an original VHS
Right.
from the Crockett era. I don't know. It's not in the best of shape. The Jim Crockett Senior Memorial Cup VHS from 1987. It's still in the
Show that to the camera again.
Still in the original case. You see it?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, I still got it out.
Nice. Whatever.
I had the 88
How long have
too,
you had that?
since 87. I bought
Nice.
it when my parents bought it for me when right after it come out. When you see those commercials, check or money order.
Yeah, a lot of those old Crockett VHSs are worth some cash. So
Yeah, that one ain't in the best shape. I wish it came with a program too. Wish I still
do
had
you
it.
have any old programs from Mid Atlantic that
I
shows you went to?
I do have some programs around here. I'll have to get them out. We'll have to get them out one night. I have some old Pro Wrestling Illustrated. You remember Pro Wrestling Illustrated used to put out the end of the year book and stuff like that, where they had.
No, well, yes, but I never bought it.
I got a bunch of those.
We can do guess the program. You can give me the card like Cornette does, and I'll try to guess the location and the year.
Does that have to be? It would have to be a major event, right?
No, I mean, you can just give me a program you have, and I just give me the card, and I can just try to guess the location of the year.
We'll have to do that when I get it out. I'll get them out one night.
Yeah. Well, I don't mean right now. I mean,
yeah, of course.
Yes, a major promotion. I mean, it can be an indie promotion as long as there's names on it.
Yeah. Is Peacock running out of commercials? Because last night they did the shoot. Covers will resume shortly.
I am getting I was just getting a Disney commercial. Now I'm getting a commercial for, I have no idea what this is a commercial for. Maybe they just don't have anything for you as their target audience.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm just bored.
Nothing to appeal to the to Southern Virginia, Northeastern North Carolina. I was getting a commercial for Indeed, oddly enough. Maybe you hadn't said the right words.
Indeed.
Yeah, I said Indeed earlier, So.
I don't know what they. Okay, now they seem to be coming back.
I'm still on commercial.
Because Randy Orton.
Okay, I've still got commercials, so that's interesting. I'm getting a Ring commercial, ring.com. Now I'm getting another commercial. You're getting Randy Orton coming to the ring?
Yeah, I hear voices just playing.
I'm getting another commercial. This is weird because I was ahead of you slightly.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm back.
Is he coming out?
I hear voices in my head just now started playing. But you're ahead of me now.
That
How
don't
the
make
hell
no.
that's possible?
I don't either. Robert Matthews said, when you guess where the location was of the when I say this, he said just say answer Dorton Arena every question. That's not true. I went to Dorton Arena. My first match was Dorton Arena. And I will not say what the card was at night. I won't say any matches.
There you go. You could have a TNA. Do you have any when you went to TNA shows? Do you have any of those programs?
I don't know if I could bought one of those.
WWF. What about WWF?
Mallory's probably got those somewhere in her room.
Yeah. I wish I would have purchased programs to every show I went to. And
I do too. I wish I would have too. Yeah, that PBS special on Dorton Arena was awesome.
I never watched it. I need to go back and watch that.
Is that Brodus Clay on the outside of the ring?
Somebody better call his mama.
And the Funkasaurus, what was the name of the girls with him? That were
Bucket
actually
Aggles. Naomi and not Naomi.
Yeah, that girl, the other girl didn't last.
Somebody call my mama.
Somebody call my mama. The entire building at WrestleMania shook when Dominic Mysterio won the Intercontinental. He'll be going. I guarantee tomorrow night he'll be doing a babyface. You what?
Yeah. I don't know how you do that with Dom. He's been such a heel.
I don't know either. All right. Open challenge. So who is this going to be?
Probably something disappointing.
Gilbert.
I'd be excited for Gilbert.
Gilbert's probably, God knows, he got to be up there by now.
I hope it's Rusev. Nick Aldis would be good. Who did you say that they kind of teased? They were getting into his business?
Oh, Solo.
That'd be my guess. It's going to be Solo Sikoa.
It's his 20th WrestleMania.
Wow. That's impressive. All right, you're going to be slightly ahead of me. Don't ruin the surprise.
Jesus.
Not happy?
He ain't come out yet. I was messing with him.
Oh, yeah. Is it really Jesus? It is Easter.
Yes, Robert, I do remember our feet about to freeze at the TNA in Norfolk. I do remember that.
Why were your feet going to freeze?
I don't ask me. If something in the scope.
Oh, probably because it was probably a hockey rink. Were y'all on the floor?
Oh, Lord.
Well, somebody interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
All right, let me see. Here we go. Can't stand that you're that much ahead of me now. Might have to pause it again for the simulcast.
I'll turn it down so you can hear the music.
Oh, Joe Hendry.
Yeah,
okay, at least the crowd. Okay, all right. So the crowd's happy about it.
I'm not disappointed.
No, because it's the crowd likes it. It's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So whenever you see Joe Hendry get in the ring, if you haven't already, pause it. That way we'll catch up.
Yours won't fast forward any?
No.
Wow.
I don't think.
Hold on. When he gets in the ring, I'll.
All right. Just give me a point where I can tell you to hit play.
All right, he's up. We'll do it. He's up on the ring apron. So when he climbs up on the ring apron, let me know.
All right. I think I've got a little glitch here in mine that keeps glitching every few seconds. That's the reason mine is getting behind of yours. All right. He's on there.
All right. Joe Hendry.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I wonder if that woman's wearing my jacket tonight.
No, she's not wearing your jacket tonight. She does look like some 80s pop singer, and I can't figure out who.
Oh, they didn't show her tonight when I've seen.
Oh, they showed her in the women's match to start the evening.
Okay.
So Joe Hendry, the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. This is this the I guess the TNA title's not being defended.
No.
That would be interesting.
But it's not the first time with TNA. Well, she was in the Royal Rumble though, so that didn't count.
Yeah, not Mania.
Somebody hold a sign up out there that said, "I just yeeted."
I just yeeted all over myself.
Good for you. I'll tell you what. There's a woman out there in the front row with glasses on that is really, really excited about Joe Hendry being there.
She believes in him.
She is like, she's been going off ever since he got in the ring. I was like, God knows, lady, calm down. Are you his wife or something?
Could be. Maybe she wants to be.
There, look. Oh, there's two women over there. One right beside her, too. You see them?
Yes, yes. I don't think that's his wife.
Maybe they're both. Maybe he's what do they call him? Polygamous?
That's correct. Polygamous. David Allen Coe was a polygamist.
David Allen Coe. She got run over by a damn old train.
Yes.
We just got a YouTube strike from me sounding pretty much like David Allen Coe. Shit.
Nikki.
What?
Jessica just yelled at our dog for some reason.
Okay. I was going to say, and then you got my dog.
What was Nikki doing that required? Nikki wouldn't do that.
I thought your voice just changed or something.
Nah, not today. Maybe later.
Hendry is definitely got the upper hand so far. Oh, now he's doing the old 80s. Is this Robert Gibson or Jimmy?
It's Tommy Rich.
Did somebody
get it fired up. Somebody said something about Joe Hendry.
Get fired up. Tommy Rich.
I saw Undertaker doing a podcast the other day where somehow they were mad at Don Owen, him and somebody else, and so they called and were messing with somebody that was booking for Portland, and Undertaker could do Tommy Rich really well, and he called. I'll see if I can find the video, but he calls whoever's helping book talent for Don Owen, and he's Tommy Rich. He's like, "Hi, this is Tommy Rich. Look, I want to come out there and work. Can you get me $800 a week?" And whoever's working with Don Owen, the territory's a little down right now. Yeah, but for Tommy, for you, we could probably get you $800 a week. And he said, "Well, I'll tell you what, can I help out with the book? I tell you, if I could help with the book, that might, offset this." So he got Tommy Rich booked in Portland, and he said he got so tickled at himself, he actually hung up instead of letting it be known it was a joke. And he had to call him back and let him know that it was not really Tommy Rich.
You were looking for Tommy Rich any minute. You think they would let Hendry win this match?
I thought that too. I would say no.
Oh, there goes
unless yeah, and that may be the match right
there. Our answer.
1, 2, 3.
Yep, I really jinxed that one, didn't I?
Joe Hendry not quite ready for WrestleMania.
Yeah,
they clearly were not going to let a TNA guy. I don't think the crowd liked it too much.
That's a big win in your 20th WrestleMania there. The 14th time world champion.
They're all right with it.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, honestly, that's about what should happen. They showed Hendry look good for a while. He had a decent showing, and then Randy Orton, as he can do, he can hit the RKO out of anywhere. It's known, so it makes sense. It doesn't hurt Hendry. No problem with that. Good win by Randy.
no, it wasn't a bad match.
No, and like I say, Orton known for hitting the RKO out of nowhere. It's going to help him up. Now, see, this would be good. Help him up, say a word to him, pat him on the head, that kind of thing.
I mean, he'll end up RKOing him again.
You could do that too, but you don't have to.
If he turns around, he's done.
He's telling him to acknowledge the crowd there and take it all in. And Joe Hendry, all right, Joe Hendry's being humble about it. So I don't know. I don't know if they're going to RKO him or not. All right.
I think you get ready.
Now roll out the ring, Joe. Roll out the ring. Roll out of the ring.
Get out of there quick.
No, they're showing him all the way around all four sides. He's going to RKO him.
Yes,
He's going to RKO him. There it goes. There it goes. At first, I thought maybe they weren't going to do it, but once they started to turn around to all four sides of the ring, it was obvious.
Yeah. That's kind of obvious. Well, he's got to be. What do you think about if Orton, say, Cena beats Rhodes tonight? What do you think about one last time with Orton and Cena?
I mean, yeah, that's great, but like SummerSlam or the next pay-per-view, I don't think that needs to be some long ongoing feud.
No, I'm just saying one last time.
And now Orton just tapped to go Joe Hendry as if to say good kid. And I don't know, they may be overexposing Hendry here to without signing him. You pretty much need to sign him now or the novelty's going to be worn off before he gets there.
Yep. Well, he'll have to drop the TNA. If he drops the TNA belt anytime soon, he's coming.
Yeah.
Robert saying at our TNA pay-per-view in Norfolk, do you remember us looking at each other saying ODB don't look that bad?
Our body's great. Her face, though.
Wild girl.
Her face is busted. I always look at ODB as like a female Sandman.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With the flask.
I could have seen ODB doing well in ECW had she came around a couple years earlier.
Can you see her though? Like if they put her in ECW, come to the ring with Sandman.
Yes, but yeah, but Sandman, like it would have been cool with the Lori Fullets and stuff if you'd had somebody like that come in to kind of. I don't know if do you know the Lori Fullerton storyline with Sandman and Raven and all that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
They're already making fun on social media of Finn Balor and his bag mask.
It didn't make any sense. No, why he did that?
Doesn't make any sense. Run out of ideas, I guess. He should have come out as a demon.
Particularly in that atmosphere, yes.
Yeah.
That used to be the thing. When it was a big match, he'd break out the demon. What is Worlds Collide? Los Angeles. Is that going to be AEW versus NXT? I guess.
Triple A. That's a Triple A
versus NXT, rather. Yes.
Yeah.
They're really trying to make, instead of NXT as it is a developmental brand, but they're almost trying to make it like a rival for AEW. Now with the how AEW worked with CMLL, all these other promotions, and Forbidden Door.
I can't tell you the last time I watched NXT though.
No, it's on the CW.
Yeah.
But I don't watch it either. Honestly, besides pay-per-views, I don't watch much of anything. I'll check the highlights of Raw and SmackDown, and that's it.
How much does that guy weigh?
How much does this guy weigh? We hadn't done that the whole time, Stevie.
What's that girl doing over there screaming?
What's that girl? We got
Robert,
a women match. We got to use that. We're going to have a tag team women's match coming up. We can use it.
Robert Matthews saying Raven was the man.
Quote the Raven, nevermore.
He was the man until WCW got a hold of him.
Yeah, and the Ravens flock. I mean, it won't bad. It just you had the NWO going, but
Yeah.
Raven and ECW was fantastic.
I just remember when W Superstar defeated Asuka at WrestleMania into her undefeated streak. Was that Charlotte Flair?
Say again?
Well, it's too late now. What women's superstar defeated Asuka to end her undefeated streak at WrestleMania?
I should have found it.
I don't know either.
Barry Horowitz.
Pat yourself on the back.
Exactly. Iron Mike Sharp.
You remember when they did the whole push on Barry Horowitz with what was his name? What was the Japanese guy? Gosh, he was there for just a minute.
In WWF?
Yeah, he feuded with Bret Hart. He had the tattoos.
Oh, with the tattoos. White pants tattoos. I know you're talking about.
He had the manager with the white face guy.
Yes.
Gosh, what was his name?
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but I know who you're talking about.
I'm gonna find out right now because it's gonna bother me if I don't. Barry Horowitz. Come on.
Tattoo white pants man.
Yeah, that was his name. It's telling everybody that he teamed with except for this guy. Hakushi.
Hakushi, yes.
I saw they had a clip of a match in Japan. It had to be from a while back. Muda. There's another Japanese guy, and what was the guy? There was another guy that was in WWF for a while that spit.
Spit.
Spit, like Muda does. Spit the mist.
Did he wear like red pants and he was bigger?
He had a beard.
Was he a big guy?
Kind of big. He wasn't small.
You don't mean the Sultan, do you?
No, this was a Japanese wrestler.
Wasn't the Sultan Japanese? I don't remember.
No, the Sultan was like with Iron Sheik.
No, this is later.
No.
I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
Robert saying, we used to have the NASA satellite, and I could watch ECW when they were in Philadelphia. There was always a guy sitting center stage with a Rams jersey. Do y'all remember that dude? Do you remember that guy, Kyle?
I was a lot of guys. I watched ECW all the time too,
You see
Robert.
a lot of guys?
I had it on. Well, there was a lot of regulars from Philly, but I didn't watch it. I don't know if he's gone all the way like Sports Channel Philadelphia. My first exposure to ECW was '95 when they got on MSG. They were on MSG, they were on the Sunshine Network, and they were on Empire Sports Network. They were the regional sports networks that you can get on Dish Network, or I think it was Prime Star at the time. But there was the guy with the Rams jersey. There was Hat Guy. I don't know if you remember Hat Guy. He used to wear a straw hat and a Hawaiian shirt. There was a guy that had on a beard that used to wear a vest and sunglasses all the time. Yeah, there were several guys that were always in the front row in Philly. And they would travel to a lot of ECW shows on the East Coast and be there. I would say Hat Guy is probably the most famous.
I'm seeing Here comes the influencer.
Yeah, with a camera looking at himself. This is annoying.
Yeah.
Logan Paul looking out saying, "Wow," and pointing at the camera.
Oh, here we go. I bet you hadn't heard this before. Daggum, now I can't get back to it. Come on. Shit. I'm getting ready to have something good for you. Hold on, maybe I can find it.
What are they doing this crap for? Looking like Hollywood squares. Look at your screen, Stevie.
Oh my God. This is not cool.
Not at all. Tic-tac-toe? I mean, yeah, I'm not really interested in this match.
I hope AJ beats him, but I got a feeling he's not.
AJ hadn't beat anybody lately.
Yeah.
Met AJ a couple times when he was doing the TNA shows for Hermie Sadler.
How was he?
Nice, nothing phenomenal, but he was,
What a play on words.
but he was, yeah, indeed, but he was nice enough. Indeed, he was nice enough. I can't stand Logan Paul. For a great car weight, you can get online, go to the General, and save some time.
The General's really come a long way
Yes.
from being just a local schmuck to now he's on WrestleMania.
Yeah. No, he used to be on commercials at 2:00 in the morning on G4. Now he's sponsoring WrestleMania. I literally think the first time I saw a General commercial was about 1 and 2 in the morning on G4 in the early 2000s.
I'm sure it was somewhere around there. Oh, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna still
I
play?
remember do you remember the old College and PJs commercials that used to come on like at 1:00 in the morning, G4 and some other networks?
No.
This girl, she's come out. I'm in my PJs, but I'm going to college at collegeandpjs.com. It was about online schools. So the commercial was great because the girl was hot. I'll see if I can find it for you.
Did you join college and PJs?
Yeah, I did not, but I used to always enjoy those commercials about 1:00 in the morning, 2006 ish. It's getting bad when you're nostalgic for the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You have. We could.
If I could turn back time.
All right, share.
Do what?
Share.
Yeah, indeed. That's my thing tonight. I'm saying indeed a lot. AJ just coming out like an afterthought at this point in his career.
Yeah. I forgot who it was.
He used to cut his hair.
There was a kid. I can't remember which kid it was around us when Mallory was big into wrestling that bought the AJ gloves at an event we went to.
TNA event? He wasn't in WWE yet, was he?
Maybe the last WWE one we went to.
Okay. Probably right. Yeah. I forget. Like, that's the thing when people like at your daughter's age. Well, 6 years ago he was in WWE. Well, Mallory would only been 15. So
Well, maybe it would have to be 40 because she didn't go then. We didn't go to one when she was that old. So
How
May have
when
DNA.
what year did y'all stop going? Like what year did she get out of it?
But she was like 12 or 13, something like that.
Okay, so you're
That would be
talking
8 years ago.
yeah, I don't know at what point he went to WWE. I don't remember it would have been around that time.
Hold on, let me see.
17, 18, 19, something like that.
Vicious guard dogs.
Indeed.
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 Indeed, there isn't. AJ Styles. He's got 4 kids.
You know he's a flat earther.
Is he?
Yep.
He. Let's see. Went to WWE in 2016. So that's about right.
You're cutting out on me, Stevie.
I say he went to WWE in 2016.
I still didn't catch it. He went in what year?
2016.
There you go. Okay. So yeah, she would have probably still been into it. Yeah. That was probably the last year that you went because he debuted at Royal Rumble.
Rumble, yeah. He's not in bad shape for an older guy though.
No, shit. AJ looks great for his age. I mean, he's about my age, ain't he?
I got to look
44, 45.
Yeah, I got to look again. Hold on, I'll tell you. He is 47.
Yeah, I knew it was somewhat near my
Did
age.
you know he was from Jacksonville?
Yes, he was born there, but he grew up in Georgia.
Yeah.
He was born in Jacksonville, North Carolina, because his daddy was in the military, but he grew up in Gainesville, Georgia.
Grew up in poverty with an abusive alcoholic father.
Yeah, I remembered hearing he was born in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and forgot about that until you just mentioned it. But yeah, grew up in Gainesville, Georgia.
Gainesville.
Yeah, Gainesville, Georgia. It's in the mountains of Georgia. It's a decent sized town. It's near Dalton. The WCW used to run Gainesville, Georgia, pretty regularly.
Seems like somebody else was from there too, in a wrestling. Let's see.
I think the name of the building they used to run in Gainesville, Georgia, might have been the Georgia Mountain Center.
Gainesville.
Now, if I get that right off of a random, if I remember that, you got to look that up.
Gainesville, Georgia.
Look up Georgia Mountain Center.
Hold on a second. Let me see who is celebrities from there. Notable people. They don't have any wrestlers in here. Oh yeah, they got AJ.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson's from there. That's not somebody I want to admit was from there.
Are you thinking of Stone Mountain? That's where Jake the Snake's from.
No, I've heard maybe it is from here.
Maybe you're thinking Gainesville, Florida?
No, saying so many times Gainesville, Georgia. That's probably what it was with Gainesville Mountain. What?
Georgia Mountain Center is what I believe the name of the arena in Gainesville, Georgia, WCW used to run.
Georgia Mountain Center?
Yes, I swear to God, that's the name of it. And this is totally going off memory.
Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds?
I think it was called, well, I mean, maybe that's look up WCW Gainesville, Georgia. And I swear Georgia Mountain Center was it. The Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds, is that what the fairgrounds are called in Gainesville, Georgia?
Comes up. WCW Gainesville, Georgia. Brino Downtown Center. It used to be known, originally built as the Georgia Mountain Center. So you're right.
Boom! Jesus Christ, why do I remember that?
And can't remember some of this other stuff.
I don't know. You're cutting out on me again. Let me leave and come back again.
Hallelujah. You hear me?
I can hear you now. We'll see how long it lasts. Let's settle a little. About like you know you're getting a spam phone call when they answer and you hear.
Yep. You know what? The other, it's permanent closed. What does that mean?
Permanently closed? What's permanently
What,
closed?
that's what Robert just texted into here.
The
Permanent.
Georgia Mountain Center is permanently closed.
Maybe that's what he meant.
Well, you said he renamed it. That they renamed it.
Brinall Center. Let me see if it says it. I didn't really read.
If that was what replaced it, or
Let's see. Theater still open for public use and continue to be a prominent venue for groups like the Gainesville Theater Alliance and the John Jared Foundation. Like whatever that is.
okay. Or according to Robert, permanently closed.
Permanently closed. Well, he could have been talking about something else, but the way his stuff has been going tonight.
Yeah, could be talking about a restaurant in a Hosky.
It could have been, yeah, very well could have been.
Logan Paul always smiling. I can't stand Logan Paul. You know that referee's not bad looking. That's something you'd hear every day, huh?
Maybe Robert got a permit in his hair or something and it closed on him. I don't know. Big perm. Big perm.
I think you should definitely get a permanent in his hair. God damn, a permanent. You remember your grandma going to get a permanent, your mama down at the beauty shop?
I do.
I'm going to go get a permanent.
I was like, what the heck?
Damn old women coming out with their damn curly ass hair looking ridiculous, thinking they look good.
I remember my great aunt. As a matter of fact, the lady lived in the house I'm in now. And my great aunt used to come up here and fix her hair like that, do a permanent in her hair.
I don't know what made old women in the 80s and probably the 70s also, up through the early 90s, think this curly short hair look good.
I don't either.
You know what I want to do when I get old? I want to look like a clown. I don't like a clown.
Wow.
Like a clown without hair dye.
Can you see Robert with a perm in his hair there? That would be funny.
Robert just sent me 2 more photos. Let's see what they are.
Oh, God.
Let's see. Georgia Mountain Center permanently closed. Yeah, I think it's because that was renamed.
It was renamed.
Robert. Nonetheless, I got the name right of where WCW ran in Gainesville. Why I remembered that, I have no idea.
You remember where they ran in Fayetteville?
Well, yeah, the Cumberland County Civic Center.
Yep.
Now known as the Crown Coliseum, which is, I think, going to be torn down soon.
So how many more matches have we got? We got the women's tag match, but we're waiting to see who the partner's going to be.
You got The Rock versus Cody.
The Rock? How about Cena?
Well, Cena. Well, The Rock's going to be there. Yeah, he overshadows all. Just when The Rock's there, you just go ahead and just say it.
Isn't that the last 2?
Is there nothing else?
Let me see. I can't think of another one.
I can't either. Just a very uneventful WrestleMania.
Yeah.
AJ's hulking up. He's getting angry in that corner.
That's it. This is got 2 more after this.
I don't understand the order of these matches. It doesn't build.
No.
So AJ going to go Spicoli driver. Yep, Death Valley driver, but kind of weak.
You might be ahead of me now.
You just hit him with a forearm off the rope.
Yeah, you're a little bit ahead of me. Not much. Close enough.
Don't worry, it'll glitch out in a minute. If you want me to pause it, let me know.
Yeah, that's fine.
AJ going with the big suplex. Oh, shoot the referee in the leg with his head. Good looking suplex.
Where are you at? What's going on now?
They're both down in the ring now. AJ's sitting, like he's setting him up for the whatever power bomb type move. No, not Styles Clash. Was it Styles Clash? Now AJ with a backflip. Where are you at?
I don't know where I am. You're showing a shot to the ring, and Logan Paul just did a moonsault.
AJ's coming off the top rope. Logan just caught him. Maybe quite a bit ahead of you.
I don't know. How the hell did I?
Now Logan Paul just hit a moonsault. Now you're ahead of me.
Good Lord.
Near fall.
When you see AJ just elbow him off the top turnbuckle, let me know.
Okay.
Robert saying it's now called the Comfort/Barber Center.
We're gonna soon just change that to the Barber Center.
Wouldn't be fun.
No confer involved.
So he still ain't got on the turnbuckle yet.
Nah.
Good Lord.
Now AJ's getting set on the turnbuckle like Logan is going to do a backward superplex. All right. All right. So AJ is okay. Paul's back up. He's going back like he's going to suplex him again. AJ with the elbow.
Okay.
No, not the elbow. AJ.
He elbowed him off the turnbuckle.
And now he's sitting up like he's hanging him in the corner in the Tree of Woe.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing now.
Okay.
Oh, they did that crappy move that Charlotte and Tiffany couldn't do the other night.
So were you behind me, or were we together the whole time?
I don't know. I don't know why it's happening like this.
So were you ahead of me though? You had to pause it?
I was ahead of you.
Yeah, I think it's because mine is glitching. I probably need to back out and come back in of my video feed. We'll see if Paul gets a 3 count now. I'll after this match, I'll see if we can. I think it's my feed. I'm using that. I've been lying the whole time. Logan with some weak left and rights to the solar plexus.
Yeah, where did this referee come from? I haven't seen her before.
No, she's not bad looking though.
Oh, he cocked the arm up. Cocked and loaded.
Oh, nice. That looked not a pretty landing. 2 count.
What the heck? Yeah.
It's rough looking.
This one hadn't really kept my attention that much. You know what I mean?
I do. Yeah, and it's not that it's a bad match. It's that it's AJ Styles and Logan Paul. I mean, I hadn't had much interest in AJ Styles in a number of years, and I can't stand Logan Paul. And AJ's a good worker.
He's phenomenal.
He is phenomenal. Here comes the ending.
Uh-oh.
Off the top rope. I'm getting Logan Paul doing the Styles Clash.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Now AJ's doing it.
He no sell that.
Yep. Well, we got a dumbass.
One of the influencers.
Apparently. He's not going to influence me to do a damn thing.
Oh my God! Would they please stop with this crap?
Was he handing? Somebody grabbed him by the wrist. Who the hell's this guy?
It looks like what's his name on Family Guy? Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
He's going to end up knocking out AJ.
Yeah, probably. AJ's like, why did you help me? What are you here for? Oh, he put it down. He's saying, no problem with you, AJ.
It ain't over yet.
Giving him the nugs. Use them. Say, knock him out. He throw him, and then he punches Karrion. He says he don't need those brass knucks. That's not the way he does things.
Ah.
AJ with the phenomenal forearm. No. Ooh. That'll be it. 1, 2, 3. And your winner of the match, Logan Paul.
See, that's crappy.
I agree.
But it ain't hurt AJ Styles, I don't think.
I think AJ is kind of just AJ at this
He's
point.
at this point where he's putting people over.
Yeah.
But why?
What did they show that referee really good? I'm more interested in seeing that referee's face. Logan Paul looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo if he was built.
Soy.
Picture like a built Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Soy.
Like the waist goob. All I got. You ever seen the Scooby-Doo clips on Facebook?
Ace Bang? Talking about the Ace Bang guy?
No, somebody takes these old clips, particularly with Daphne and Fred and Velma, makes them vulgar. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
That's Ace Bang.
Okay, I don't know who the hell Ace Bang is.
Yeah, he's the one that usually does them.
Who the hell is he?
I don't know who he is. I mean, never met the guy.
Oh, I didn't know if he was a famous YouTuber or something like that.
I don't know. I just saw it pop.
See, one of those social media influencers that we're trying to be?
Maybe he's the guy that was crawling around the ring a while ago.
Maybe. We're influencers, Stevie. We influence all of Eastern North Carolina.
Yeah, everybody's listening to us right now going, what the hell?
Logan Paul with the Vic. So we got the tag team titles match from the ladies. That the only thing anybody cares about is seeing Liv Morgan, and then the world title match between John Cena and Cody Rhodes.
Well, we actually, the other interesting thing about the tag match is who is going to be that Valkyrie's partner.
Trish Stratus.
Do we get to see? Sheesh. Do we get to see Becky come back?
Trish Stratus.
If it was in Canada, yeah, maybe I could see that.
Lita.
She don't need to come back after last time.
What happened last time?
She was just really slow.
I got you.
It's the Undertaker as a turkey.
Is that Undertaker versus Gobbledygooker?
Hector Guerrero?
Pretty much.
Make the tag. Oh, this is what the heck is this? Fortnite.
I don't know. At what point do people have enough of Pat McAfee?
I don't know. I thought it would have happened before now, but evidently.
I can't believe Austin or Punk wasn't aggravated with him.
I can't believe Bret Hart wasn't aggravated.
Well, I bet Bret was.
After he got the shower, the beer shower.
Did you see Bret last night at WrestleMania, the face he made at Triple H, apparently? Yeah, people were showing clips that I don't even remember them introducing the Hall of Fame people last night. Did they do that?
Yeah, they did.
I have no recollection of that, but somebody after he shook Bret's hand, somebody zoomed in on Bret's face, and Bret smirks and shakes his head.
Wow. Because inconspicuous from his absence was Lex Luger.
Wow, okay. I hope he's all right.
That's a Hudgens from High School Musical.
I'm glad you know that.
Who is it? Good Lord. Never heard of him. Never heard of that show either.
I got a multi-platinum rapper and songwriter named Quavo.
Quavo? Yeah, from, what was he from? Quavo's here. Oh, that's nice.
What?
You see him flip the camera off?
I didn't pay no attention to it.
Yeah,
he had on a Stone Cold t-shirt. That's probably what that was about.
Everybody. Well, I don't get that. I mean, Stone Cold did it back in the day, but I don't get why all these people now, especially there's some young folks that take pictures and flipping the bird off. I mean,
I don't want
stupid.
I don't care. Who cares? It doesn't bother me.
It looks stupid doing it.
I might do it sometimes. Just depends on the atmosphere.
If I do it because I don't want somebody to take my picture. Not because I'm happy, but who is the mystery partner? It's Shockmaster. What is that lady over there screaming for?
All right, so who we have coming out now?
You're ahead of me, I think.
Do I need to pause it?
Yeah, pause it tell me where you're at.
I got a lady in red walking out with a belt, and now another lady in red walking out with a belt.
Oh, you're not that far ahead of me. But that's Raquel Rodriguez.
That's Liv and Raquel.
Yeah.
God, Liv's gorgeous. By far the best looking female wrestler I've seen on the last few years.
Now, if Dom does the babyface turn, what happens to Liv?
Whatever I don't know.
Whatever. I don't know.
I mean, does she turn babyface? I mean, can you? Well, yeah, you could. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, people would definitely cheer her.
I don't know if you could get both of them to turn babyface, but I mean, with her and Raquel, unless they lose a tag belt tonight and have Liv turn babyface and Raquel stay heel.
Or do you break up Dom and Liv?
Good question.
I like Liv's outfit there. Her ass is out.
Oh yeah. Oh God, it'll take them 20 minutes to.
Look at that. Look at that, Stevie.
I wonder when they'll push her like winning the world belt again.
I don't know, but I can get behind that push.
Most
Or or I could push from behind.
I was waiting for that.
All right. I'm going for Liv. I really don't care what else happens.
They'll let the girl supposed to that Valkyrie girl come out first, and it'll take her 20 minutes to introduce the.
I mean, does anybody really want to see anybody in this match besides Liv Morgan?
I mean, I want to know who the mystery partner is. Maybe they'll have Ricky Steamboat come up dressed up like a dragon.
What the fuck?
You remember that? You remember that on Clash when they did that with when he teamed up with Dustin Rhodes?
No, but there's the sorceress from Masters of the Universe.
Well, I mean, maybe Drew McIntyre is keeping up with her.
Look, that literally looks like the sorceress from Masters of the Universe.
She looks like one of those wing people from Flash Gordon.
No, she looks like sorceress from Masters.
Maybe that's what she was going for. Maybe she's good. She's laughing at
Do
herself.
you remember that? You laughed at it just like you know what the hell I was talking about. Okay, sure, Jessica remembered. I mean, she's kind of cute, except dressed up like a bird.
Yeah. I don't see how that's. It's almost like she's about to laugh at herself too.
Wrestle in it.
Not gonna happen.
Wrestle with the wings off. I can see Vince back. I can see Vince back in the day if it was easy to make that, like telling the story. She really has wings. She's part bird.
Can you see one of the guys behind her ripping when she raises her wings up like that, ripping the wings off?
Yeah, that'd be great.
And get kicked out.
Becky Lynch. There you go.
Told you.
That was no tease for that. They just went right to it.
Yeah, they didn't even give you. I figured they would.
Yeah, build it a little. It must have got out there on the internet too much.
Or either they're running short of time, which is now 30.
Oh, that could be, yeah. Well, they got to give The Rock and Will.
Yeah, they got to give them that 30 minutes for all of them to get to the ring.
Yeah. Take your wings off, dear.
You know what? Liv has got.
Oh, look at that woman crying.
What? Why?
Because she's such a huge Becky Lynch fan.
Oh God, I'm gonna cry. Becky Lynch is back. What is this girl? Why this Valkyrie girl is bothering me outside the ring, laughing. She's been laughing ever since she got. It's almost like she's high or something. Maybe her and Jeff Hardy hooked up for the match.
Maybe. It's 420.
It is.
3 holidays today. You got Easter, you got 420, you got WrestleMania.
Liv has got the Arn Anderson shocked heel look.
The sorceress is hugging Becky Lynch.
Just don't put a spell on her.
Becky Lynch looking good.
Yeah. She looks better the last time I saw her.
When's the last time you saw her?
I can't tell you.
Oh. Okay.
When was the last time she was on TV?
I didn't know if you were implying something, Stevie. You've been hooking up with Becky Lynch. I'll tell you what, Liv Morgan's facial expressions are good. They showed her again.
Yeah,
She looked very
she's got it
concerned.
down, boys. Like
Yeah, she does. She's
and
good.
going back, it's funny because going back to what we talked about.
Well,
when
you
I was
know who she won over, who couldn't stand her, and always talked about her size and how she wasn't believable. But as a heel, when you've won over Cornette, when Cornette doesn't like you, and you're able to win him over, you're good.
because going back to that clash match I was talking about, I don't. Barry Windham was supposed to team with Dustin against Larry Zbyszko and Arn Anderson.
Yeah.
And he had to have surgery on his hand or something. So he came out there and said, I won't be able to wrestle, but Dustin's got a tag team partner. And Ricky Steamboat come out there with a robe on and a full dragon mask on. And honest to God, I never thought it was Steamboat. I was like, who in this world is this? But the look on Arn Anderson's face when they saw it was Steamboat was priceless. I mean, it reminded me a lot of I lived.
Have you ever, speaking of Cornette, have you ever seen the Smoky Mountain footage when they
Oh,
find
yeah.
out? His look when he finds out it's Arn
Arn.
Anderson. Yeah.
Well, Liv ain't scared.
Liv Morgan's a heck of a performer because she's hot. She's good.
Oh, that was funny. That was good.
What happened?
Liv tagged out. I like she was gonna get up there.
Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. I thought you'd already seen it.
No,
She's just good. I mean, she's hot, so you're just inclined to, as a guy, like her. But if she sucks in the ring, she sucks in the ring. But she's good in the. Oh, that did not look good. She's good in the ring, but it's the little stuff she does that's so good.
Yeah, that was a botch.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Rodriguez didn't come out here dressed up like Wonder Woman or something. But she looks like a Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
What is that crap in?
I don't know.
This is worse when the ding dongs wrestle with all them bells on their wrist. This girl's little feathers are going everywhere. It's like
Yeah,
bad.
I know it's bad. She's the sorceress.
It's like when Bad Street came out there the first time. Hell, his feathers came out. Oh, now she's calling. She's doing the rooster crow at him. Oh. Oh. That is a dumb looking. I don't know who told her that was going to be a good move to wear that.
To look like the sorceress from Masters of the Universe.
Well, that thing on her head, dude.
Yeah, it looks like feathers. It goes back to the sorceress from
It's feathers. I mean, it's going out. They're coming out. They're going everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah, that boot looks stiff. I hate to pause this. You're getting about 10 seconds behind me at this point. Can't believe I'm ahead of you now. All right, I'm gonna get a good pausing point.
Tell me what I need to let you know.
All right, I haven't paused it yet.
You're too busy staring at Liv.
Trying to get a good point where it would be obvious. All right, now Liv's putting the boots to her. Just an obvious point. All right, so I ain't got it paused yet, so hold on. I'm gonna actually get it paused. Do I know how to pause this?
Lord have mercy.
That's a good stopping point right now, either. That's not how you pause it. That would have been good too. I have no idea how to pause this. I don't know because I've ever paused it on Peacock. Maybe I got it. All right. All right, so when that's not it either.
Slingshot, Tully. Did she just act like she didn't want to tag into her?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to pause this damn thing so we can get.
You want me to fast forward and see if I can get that?
I don't know why I can't figure out how to pause this. This is ridiculous.
Oh.
Hold on 1 second, Steve.
All right. Tag. Oh. What? Oh. Liv is the ultimate heel. But she just pulled Becky off the ring. Now Becky's chasing around the ring. So Becky can't make the tag. And Becky takes a shot.
Dude, I cannot figure out how to pause this thing. I don't know if I can't pause my Peacock or what, but
That sounds like a personal problem.
yeah, I know. Raquel just with the sidewalk type slam on
Yeah, that's what I'm getting right now.
Okay, so I'm not that much far ahead of you.
Liv is, gosh, a great heel. She did the pull Becky off the apron when Becky would get ready to make a tag. So okay.
Tag Becky in, and now Liv's backing down. Yeah, this match actually isn't bad.
No, it's not.
Becky's going up top. Nice.
You should have popped back up and clothesline. I know I'm behind you. Let me see if I can fast forward.
Baseball slide.
Well, mine just froze.
There
we
you
go.
got Liv Morgan. Becky's got Liv in the arm bar, not an inverted arm bar. Big boot to the face by Raquel. Another big boot from Raquel. Raquel over the top rope. Then you got Liv and Becky. Oh, Becky with the I don't know what the hell that was. It looked like Becky had the offensive move, but then Liv had the pinfall. Where are you at in the match?
I'm not going to tell you.
Are you ahead of me?
Yeah, I was ahead of you. So I fast forwarded a bit, and I think I went a little too far.
Why aren't you going to tell me? Oh, you must have you seen the end of the match?
I the end of the match. So
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're way ahead of me.
I'm paused. I paused it now so I can.
All right, tell me at what point you paused it.
Let me know when you see the pinfall.
I think Becky just, I think that was three count. Yeah. Becky with the win.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
she
you
used
talk.
tag belts.
So Becky and whoever the hell this chick is, or the tag team.
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie, yeah.
This girl acts a little too shocked at everything that goes on.
Yeah. Cute girl, but the bird gimmick I don't get. You know, and I'm glitching, and I think that's why I keep getting behind you. I'm gonna back out of this and come back and see what it does.
Good weekend for the Rollins family.
Is she with Rollins, Becky Lynch?
You didn't know that?
Dude, I don't keep up with the love lives of these wrestlers.
They're married and got a kid.
Well, you know what? I ain't screwed her, so it doesn't affect me. I don't care. I went back out and came in, and now I'm back, and I'm getting Becky holding up the title in the corner, or both of them are holding up the belt. Where are you?
Yeah, that's what I'm at right now.
Okay, then it just faded to black, and I'm getting a WWE shop commercial.
I ain't got to that yet, but
Remember when it was nice and simple? You were watching stuff on TV. You didn't have to worry about if you were a hit or behind anybody. Except
yeah.
maybe a couple of seconds versus cable or satellite.
Yep. The good old days.
When we had to pay $40 to watch WrestleMania. Or 50 or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was usually $40 or $50. WCW at first, when it was like early '90s WCW, theirs wasn't that expensive. They were like $29.
So was WWF. WWF's pay-per-views, WrestleMania was 30 and everything else was 20 or 25. And then the in-your-house pay-per-views, when they came along with the 2-hour format, they were $15.
Yeah.
I used to get every in-your-house pay-per-view. They were $15. I didn't have to. My mom didn't care. You know, the 25, 30, 40, 50 I had to ask. But the in-your-house pay-per-views, that was never an issue.
John Cena's still doing commercials.
What I'm wondering, you know, at some point, are they going to turn him back face? I'm going to.
He's going to have to go back face before he retires.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know, but how soon? All right, give me 1 second, Stevie.
All
I'm
right.
going to go pee-pee.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, that's why I said pee-pee like that. and grab myself something, and I'll be right back.
Grab myself something. Oh, let's see. 20 more minutes till we see somebody get to the ring. All right, hold on, guys. I'm going to get me a drink right quick. We'll be right back. I'm supporting Logan Paul. Got me a prime. Dom Mysterio going to go babyface? That's the question. After that reception, it's kind of like Hogan. Jessica Carr is the woman ref. When is He did do a Jack. If you people don't know, Jack Jones and my nephew, he does like he has a YouTube channel, which Jack's been on the show a couple of times. Well, no, he's been on once, and actually, me and Jack are talking about doing a project together. That would be Jack would be on here, uh, maybe monthly. Um, he did a video today. I don't know if you saw it or not, Robert. I shared it on my Facebook page about he is risen. Uh, so you really need to check that out if you hadn't already. Stone Cold. How about that? Kyle ain't even here. So that was,
Kyle is here. Kyle is here. So we got
Hey.
Austin coming out.
yeah, after what I just said. And people wonder why they started in doing the Hall of Fame induction with matches now. This was done to get Austin here.
I think he would have came for the right amount of money anyway. He lives in Nevada.
Yeah, he didn't come last year.
He wasn't in Nevada.
Well, on the 4-wheeler too.
That 4-wheeler is fast as shit too.
Hope you don't go out the side
Nah, he's already driving it around the ring.
or run into anything.
He kind of hit the side of the jumbo or the LED board there.
Oh,
I told you. A lot of that 316 shirt. That's a
Yeah,
lot
that is
cleaner
pretty
than a
cool.
lot of them.
I do like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if he knocked any drinks over them people right now because they're looking down right now. Lost his hat. Let me a beer. Does he want a beer or the mic?
Mike, you're ahead of me. I'm ahead of you. You want me to pause it?
No, it's all right. I don't think it's an old one, Robert.
He's
Robert, I don't
announcing
think
the attendance.
Oh,
63,226.
so a little bit higher than last night. Last night was 61.
There's 63,226 people here. So I demand a recount.
He's demanding a recount.
So when you want job done right, you've got to do that job yourself. So I want everybody to sit down and remain still. There it goes. 1, 2,
He's counting every person in the arena.
4,
Yeah, this could be like Jericho doing his list of moves.
5, 2, 5, 11, 12. It's gonna take a long time to get around the stadium.
Stop moving.
18, 19. Oh, that's bullshit. 63,226 here tonight. And that makes for a total of 2 days at Wrestlemania, 124,693 solid ass cats.
Okay, Robert, you're right. It was from last year. His video was. I don't know. I mean, I've talked to him about it, but he hadn't really said anything here lately. He had some ideas, but he hadn't really said anything lately about when he was going to do it.
And it's time for some Steve Austin.
What?
Is this to let us know that Stone Cold is here? Or is
Yeah.
this to let us know that he will not be interfering in this match later because he's already made his appearance? Because, if you were going to have him interfere in the match, wouldn't you have not shown him come out here?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I would have wanted to say,
He's here. He's here, though.
Yeah, but you don't waste the pop. You don't waste the pop. So I don't think he's going to come out there in the last match.
Oh, you may be right.
You're wasting the pop. I wouldn't have done it. I'm going to have him come out again.
Good
So
Lord.
who's going to help Cody if it's not Austin?
That's a good question. Lord, you got the things foaming up.
He went to talk to somebody over there by the four-wheeler.
What's going on with it? Did he hurt somebody or?
I don't know. That's a good question. That he wouldn't talk to somebody.
I guarantee somebody got hurt over there. That's
Probably a minor injury. He would probably went over to check on him and tell him. Well, WWE's got plenty of insurance, and I don't think Austin would get sued personally, but who knows?
You stay where you are. I'm going to rewind it and see when he hit it.
All right.
I look at, yeah, I see it now. All right, here we go. All right, there was a woman that went down.
Oh, wow.
Sat down, but she didn't. He checked with her, see if she was all right. And then I don't know what she said to him, but he didn't really pay much attention to it. He was rolling around. I'm gonna see while he's talking. I want to see what she does.
If she's sitting front row at WWE Wrestlemania, one thing's for sure, she's probably got a lot of money. She's probably not looking to sue to get rich.
No. They're not showing her much, but she was standing up right then at first. Let's see. She's standing up and she's looking in the ring. The guy with her, the guy's arm around her now. But he looks like he's taking video of it, of Stone Cold.
Maybe somebody who knew. Who the hell knows?
Well, I just thought it looked like a WWE security guy was over there when Austin went over there at the end. Let's see.
What is this cartoon baseball commercial they keep showing? I don't know if you're getting the second one.
I've got world's most precious resource, Wi-Fi from NetSpeed.
Restore. I don't know what it's about. It's some Major League Baseball animated commercial.
I got Paul Rudd doing a Nintendo Switch commercial.
Who?
Paul Rudd.
Oh, yeah, I got that now. I thought you said Paul Rubens. I was like, he's dead.
Yeah. With the Kung Fu grip.
That from Big Top in our Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
No. It's from In Living Color.
Oh, okay.
When he had his little theater incident.
Yeah.
And In Living Color, Jim Carrey came out and did a spot-on impression of him, but he was talking about the Kung Fu grip. It's an action figure. They had a Pee Wee Herman action figure.
I got it. And the Kung Fu grip, obviously referring to him whacking his wiener.
Yep.
Which is what you probably do at an adult movie theater.
Do they still have those?
I don't. I think like most adult movie theaters at that point were in the 90s when that happened were gay, like in big cities were for homosexuals.
Oh, God.
I'm serious. To kind of interact with each other. I know like in some adult video stores, or I don't even know if you call them adult video stores now, but adult novelty shops, etc. They'll have back rooms where you can watch adult movies.
Yeah.
So there used to be one in Goldsboro, and they were known to have and this is really family friendly at this point. They were known to have a glory hole in there. It was widely known, and people used to go on Craigslist and post, place is called Downey's Video. You could go on Saturdays and go scroll Craigslist, and you'd see people post, "I'll be at Downey's Video from 2 to 4," and you knew exactly what they meant.
So Dolphins on top. I'm guessing this is one of my football players said, "Steve-O, you need to do a Marvel Rivals stream." What is that? Must be a game because
I that's not one of
I
your
do play.
players.
I do play that
That's
game.
not one of your current players after what I just talked about.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
Oh, here comes. Da, 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 da. John Cena.
I got a commercial. I got a
Jesus.
Burger King commercial. So now somehow you're going to be ahead of me. This is stupid. Walmart. I swear to God, it was a Walmart commercial, but I saw a Burger King logo.
He's dressed in black.
I still haven't seen him. This is ridiculous. How does this happen?
I don't know. And it won't let you fast forward at all.
Dude, it won't let me do anything. The Peacock, I can't
Act like
pause
you
it. I
can't
can't
pause.
fast forward it.
You can't pause it either.
No. It's horrible. I don't know if it's my TV,
Well, I
don't interact right with the app, or if I'm just a complete idiot and don't know how to use it, or what.
Yeah, Robert, I'll say this, talking about my nephew again, but yeah, he does a good job with his YouTube channel. With that, I'm the same way as you.
What way is that?
He does like my nephew does like motivational stuff, scripture and stuff like that. He done a video last year about Easter, about he is risen, what he called it, and
Yeah, a lot of people use that. He has risen.
well, I mean, it was a video that he made himself talking about it, and if you haven't listened to it, you probably he does a really good job. But Jack's going to be hopefully on the show a lot more with me. He's been on there once talking about his experience at the Motley Crue concert when he went to the arena tour. He got like, I mean, this is a kid that's like 23, 24, and got into Motley Crue when he was like 16, 17. And I had him on asking him, just somebody that age to get back. I mean, I know a lot of them listen to a lot of the retro stuff, but just to get in that much where he wanted to go to that arena show and get, I mean, almost not front row seats, but right up there at the front. And yeah, I'm gonna do the ice bucket challenge. I just couldn't do it tonight.
ALS?
Yeah, well, now I don't know if it's what is it, guys? What is it, Camden? Because it's different this
Well,
time.
the original Ice Bucket Challenge is for ALS, so that's what
Yeah,
it should
I
be
did
for.
that. That's been years ago.
Yeah, but they still do it.
But there's something else that they're doing now. It's a trend going around. This one of my players, he challenged me, and I hadn't had really nobody to freaking dump me with it. So Mallory's gonna be gone tomorrow, but I'll find somebody to do it. I promise you. I'm not gonna.
Can't just dunk yourself?
I don't like doing that, dude. I don't like doing it myself. It's an ice bucket too, so. Uh-oh.
Cena looks skinny.
What is this? Dirt bikes going back and forth.
I don't know. I got Cena walking around in the ring still.
Oh, okay. Steve-O Jr. couldn't do it tonight because I was doing this, and when she had things she was doing before when I got off work. They called Mallory Steve-O Jr. Oh, nice mask. Another mask.
Oh, dirt bike. I don't see the dirt bike.
Wait till you see that.
You're way ahead of me. I'm just now seeing dirt bikes.
Wait till you see Cody when he comes out with him. It's pretty cool what happens with his mask.
All right, since this is the main event, unless he's already got in the ring, when he gets in the ring, pause it.
I got you.
More He-Man stuff. This is Skeletor. That's cool. That's like Trap Jaw.
Yeah. Whoa. So tomorrow, they have I don't forget how many years it's been doing it now, but over Northeast they got the Will McClawhorn Memorial Tournament. It's a kid that actually the preacher that baptized me and he officiated my wedding, and he was my preacher for years at my church when I was a kid. His son got killed in action. I think it was 2012, uh, and every year, well, not every year since then, but gosh, it's got to be 2014 at least. So that would be 11 years. He does a baseball tournament because his son was such a big baseball guy, and they give away scholarships to to each team gets at least one, and it's 4 teams in the tournament. So pretty cool. I'll be going out there tomorrow. Do what?
It's a good way to remember him.
Yeah, it is. The drumstick squad.
Is Cody still not got in the ring yet?
Hey, that's a good one. When you see the drumstick squad up there, you'll know when you see them. Let me know so I pause it there.
Okay. Does it say drumstick squad?
Yeah, you'll see the guys outside the ring with a big giant drumstick character. Maybe that's gonna be The Rock. They're talking about the cone zone, is what it says at the bottom.
Yeah. All right, I see the ice cream. The cone's on. Yep, we're there.
All right.
I'm glad you said that to me because I was totally thinking drumsticks like drums.
Like chicken drumsticks?
No, like drumsticks like you're a drummer.
I got you. Oh, so is that his daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's his wife.
You know, he ended racism with her. Let me tell you something.
There's his mom too.
I would do things to Brandy.
Is
Very bad things.
that his sister too?
I don't know. I was looking at Brandy.
I think he's trying to be the next Ricky Steamboat.
I don't know. Brandy's way more appealing than Ricky Steamboat's wife ever was.
Bonnie,
yes.
Bonnie the Brownfoot itch.
Steamboat, yes.
Well, it didn't quite take him quite as long as I thought to get to the ring, and no Rock. So he's got to come out.
Yeah, I don't see how The Rock can't be out there with. It doesn't make any sense. The Rock should have came to the ring with Cena. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know at this point why The Rock. Well, who does she look like from the 80s?
I'm trying to figure it out right now. After this, you can't see me. Wow. Oh, so he's only been in 17 WrestleMania. So Randy Orton's got the record. 20. This has got like
Wouldn't Undertaker have the record?
Yeah. I'm talking about active.
Oh yeah.
This has got
Who would be second to Taker? Would it be Orton?
Let's see. Who else could it be?
Shawn Michaels, but he had a gap.
Yeah, Triple H.
Triple H would be right up there, yeah.
Undertaker has the most.
How many?
Let's see.
Well, if it doesn't say, don't worry about it. Just who's got the second most?
27.
Okay.
Let's see who's number 2. Triple H is number 2 with 23. Wait a minute, they get backwards? Or they just get the top 2? No, Orton is number 3.
Or maybe third.
Orton's number 3.
Wow. Well, who's 4?
Kane, he's got 17.
That makes sense.
Shawn Michaels, they're actually tied with 17.
If Shawn hadn't taken that break, he would have it.
So Cena would be tied with them now.
Yeah.
Mysterio has 15. The Big Show with 15. Seth Rollins with 14.
Hogan's got to have. Let's see. Hogan's got to be up there too because he would have been there for like 1 through 11. Plus, he came back for one more or two more.
Edge has got 14. Let's see how many. So
Hogan's probably got 12 or 13.
He's got about that, yeah. How many WrestleManias? Hulk Hogan been in. He's been in 12.
Okay.
All right, this has got like that big fight feel right here too, dude. This is definitely. This better live up to the hype.
No Rock coming to the ring and Stone Cold before it. Are they going to make this all about Cena and Cody? And
That's what this makes me think now. If The Rock does come down to the ring, which I'm fully expecting it to happen, like to interfere, why you might see Stone Cold on that 4-wheeler come back out.
maybe, but I would have saved that, dude, because the pop for that had The Rock. Had The Rock came out and then Stone Cold came out now on the 4-wheeler that fast,
Yeah,
and nobody knew he was there. I mean, that place would have went ape shit.
I just don't think the Undertaker is going to come out and help him again this year. Undertaker might still be there. I mean, because
It's Rusev. Rusev is going to
who hates Cena?
Rusev.
This may just be the night that nobody comes to help Cody. It may just end up going off with Cena holding the belt over him and with whoever helps him interfere.
Yeah. I mean, but they already did that at Royal Rumble.
Well, I'm talking about with the belt now when he wins the belt from him.
Also, if they're setting up a match, if The Rock wants to wrestle in a tag match, I'm saying if, Austin probably don't want to do another match or probably physically can't. Triple H. Triple H would be the one. That's the one. But you can't do Triple H and The Rock in a match. So, I mean, how physical could he even be?
I was reading some stuff about, Triple H maybe being the one to come out and help, but they said that would probably be a negative because of his, his heart condition. They don't want him.
I mean, but that would be the one. I mean, maybe he just comes out and hands maybe he comes out and hands Cody a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
I mean, you do something like that.
Yeah.
To me, I don't, I mean, you make it be right. Austin may come out and help again, but why would you ruin that pop?
Cena doing Cena doing the typical.
Unless Austin said, "Hey man, this is too big of a serious situation. I don't need my music and come out I need to be already there and run out, make it look real." Unless he said something like that.
Let's see. It's been so long since I've seen a wrestle with a heel. This is weird.
With the overhand punch in the corner, now stomping, being aggressive like a heel, working like a heel.
Crowd's cheering.
Just going to be Rock Hogan all over again.
They can't turn him babyface that quick.
Tonight's status, he became the all-time leader in title reigns. You'd have to say he's the GOAT.
I think he would get way more boos if Rock would come out with him.
Yeah, definitely. Wonder if Dave LaGreca's sitting where he's sitting at WrestleMania.
Who?
Dave LaGreca is the guy that does Busted Open
Okay.
records. But he's a big Cody Rhodes fan. He's the one that actually led the charge, kind of like you led the charge to get the main event changed last year.
Okay.
Because Rock actually called him out on social media a couple times, called him the leader of the Cody Crybabies. Cena looks like he's almost not quite, but almost as white as Sheamus.
It's pretty goddamn close. That has got to be for a movie.
I don't know.
It's got to be, unless he's sick.
Yeah. If this was Bischoff and Hogan, he wouldn't win this match.
Because he was pale.
Wasn't tan enough.
He's also wearing rainbow. Is that a belt or is that the top of his boxers?
I don't know. You don't know what I'm talking about with the tan deal?
Nah, not offhand.
That was Starrcade '97 when Hogan fought Sting. That was one of
because Sting wasn't tan, so Hogan would put him over.
Yeah.
I think I do remember hearing something about that.
How you? He's a freaking crow, dumbass. He's not Surfer Sting right now, so
That was a dumb decision.
Yeah, they screwed that totally up after so much work.
Because Hogan's his own worst enemy. Hogan, as big as he was, hurt himself many times. He made people hate him in real life.
Well, that's just like it was it 2000, one of those years, the Bash at the Beach, when he fought Jarrett. Jarrett laid down for him because Hogan kept wanting to change the match. Russo said, just lay down for him, give him the belt.
I hate all four of those people. So, well, three of the four. I don't hate Jarrett. Hold on a second.
Who's the other one?
Huh?
Who was it? You said four?
Bischoff, Hogan, Russo.
Oh, I got you.
Hold on a second.
Okay. I don't know what's going to happen here. Cena is, like I said, it's weird watching Cena as a heel, which, he did the whole thugonomics thing years ago.
Why were some people acting like he hadn't worked heel since OVW?
I mean, when he first, he did the thing with Kurt Angle where he come out and said ruthless aggression. He was a baby face, but then when they brought him actually full time on it, he was a heel. He was the thugonomics guy.
God damn it. I went into the kitchen, did all that to get the damn pineapple out, and I got the container with the sliced apple out. Hold on a second. I'll be back again. I want a damn apple. I want pineapple.
Cena's calling this match, too.
As the heel, he should.
Well, you can tell. I mean, he's never been one to be able to hide it, but you can see him calling it. Cena with the ball spot too.
Yeah, Cena doing his best Arn Anderson impersonation with that. Only worse. Why doesn't he just go with a really short haircut? Wouldn't that look better like he used to have?
Yeah. Oh. It's a lot of rest periods.
See, that didn't work that much.
Yeah, I mean, that's.
You know, as much as Vince liked money, I'm surprised he didn't embrace the advertisements more like they do now, all over the place.
That's true. I don't know why. This has been a pretty one-sided match so far. Cena's. I got a feeling he's going to do that shoulder block again. That's when Cody's going to turn the tide.
Yeah, at some point, Cody's going to get momentum, obviously.
Yeah, he's going to miss the. What is he doing? Five knuckle shuffle. Oh!
And that power slam was supposed to look more impressive than that.
Cody Cutter. How bad would it be if he just pinned him right then? So uneventful.
People would be pissed.
Yeah. Once that lady out in the ring that was such a big Joe Hendry fan, oh, she's not really into this match. Hey, hey. Nope. Do you remember back in the day wrestlers kicking out other wrestlers' finishing moves?
Very, very, very rarely.
Yeah, they do it out right often now.
Yeah, no. Have for a while.
Oh, is he going to
That
do
was
the...
a big deal when that happened.
Here he goes, the five knuckle shuffle. Cody, come on, boy.
Oh,
Oh.
he crotched him.
All right, Robert. Oh. Now Robert answers. We have Los Amigos, Otto's Grill, and about 5 Chinese places, Pizza Hut, and Inn. Subway, McDonald's, Burger King, Bojangles, Abrams, Hardee's.
You're
Only
just naming the restaurant center in a
not
hospital.
5 stars. He forgot one too.
Did he say Abrams Barbecue?
Abrams, yeah.
Okay, I've heard of Abrams. For some reason I didn't think that was in a Hosky. How is it?
I really haven't ate there.
You've never eaten at Abrams Barbecue?
Abrams they got one several places around. I was surprised
Okay.
they got one near you.
No, there's not an Abrams near me.
There's one in Scotland Neck too.
That's not near me.
Well, I'm just saying I knew that, but I'm just talking about. I figured they have it.
Mm-mm. No, we got Wilbur's and King's and McCall's, and then in Greenville, obviously, in Wilson and Greenville, Parker's.
You know, yeah, they're one day.
So is Abrams kind of like a chain? Is it kind of like a Smithfield's?
Kind of. I don't think it's quite that big.
Right. Smithfield's is all over.
Yeah.
Smithfield's is actually pretty good, too, surprisingly. Not so much their barbecue, but their fried chicken and their Brunswick stew.
Yeah.
Well, you're not a Brunswick stew fan.
No, I like the barbecue though. Oh,
Oh, that did not look good.
He ain't gonna pin him that quick.
It also didn't look good.
Nah. So 10:30. You got a good 10
Better
minutes.
from that angle.
10 or 15 minutes. This could go. I hope it doesn't go that long because it's already
I
on.
bet it will.
You think so?
I think it's going to go a while still, yeah.
That's a long time for them to keep going back and forth doing the same junk.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Another AA.
Somebody's
now
going
he's
to call
going.
at some point. Oh, that is, ooh. Damn, he's got him in the middle of the ring, too. But
Yeah.
Cody's crawling.
He broke it already.
Not on my end.
He's not really.
Well, yeah, he's crawling, yeah.
He don't have it locked in. I wonder if we get any color or not. Oh, got it back.
Ooh.
He changed it.
God, like that would hurt your knee.
Huh?
That looked like it would hurt your knee so damn bad. All right, we can't do it a third time. He's going to have to, yeah, okay. Referee bump.
Here we go. Here we go. Get ready. So he's gonna hit it this time. No referee to pin.
It's the dusty finish. It's
Good.
the dusty finish.
Let me tell you something, Cody. This is how we do it. Somebody's coming. Somebody's got to be coming.
Yeah, the Croc's going to come out at some point. You know what's stupid? The referee is down and can't see anything.
Oh,
But he'll be able to hear the Rock's music
yeah.
when it hits.
Turnbuckle is exposed.
Exposed turnbuckle.
Up. Another AA. 4.
1. Oh, here's the ref.
Kicked
Cody
out.
kicks out. Nobody came out to interfere.
Referee's gonna take another bump.
Well, you don't even have to have the referee take a bump because remember, The Rock has corporate influence.
Oh, that's true. He looks like he smells.
Whose music is this?
Who is that?
It's Travis Scott, I guess.
Oh Lord. The Rock's got to be right behind him.
I would hope.
He's got the hardcore belt.
Is that what that is?
That's what it's got wrote on. It's like
Okay, the Cactus Jack crew has something to do with them.
yeah, they put his name. You see the way they put his name up there.
Yeah.
It was a Cactus Jack that you've been seeing the commercials for the merchandise.
Yeah.
So what's going on here? Cena looks like
I don't know.
surprised.
And is Cena waiting to suck his dick? I mean, what is going on here? Sorry, children. Stevie, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if we do too much adult language. If we,
No. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck what's going on.
I don't know. Did Cody get killed?
Cena's face.
Did Cody get? It's like he's waiting to, like I said, to give him fellatio.
Cena looks like he doesn't know he's supposed to be coming down here. You know what I mean? Well, no. So I guess Travis Scott's going to punch Cody in the side of the face and rupture his
No, it's going
eardrum.
to be the double cross. They're going to turn on Cena. Cody was with them the whole time.
Oh, now that would be funny. Oh, if he misses it, hits Cena. Oh,
They're not going to do that.
they're not going to do that. Crossroads. Bam.
If you smell.
I knew it. They're going. Oh, he caught him in the ring. That's going to give him somebody else time to get out there. Or maybe The Rock's been hiding under the ring the whole time.
Yeah, Travis Scott, you are owed a receipt, son.
Come on, Cody. Knock the crap out of him for what he did.
If you smell.
It's coming. Oh, he missed.
What everybody want to see is you punch him in the face.
You should punch him.
Oh, he wants to get out of the ring. He's getting aggravated with him.
Oh, yeah.
Cena with the championship. And Cody Rhodes.
Had he blocked it.
In a tug of war with Cena.
Oh, that looked weak right then.
And Cena begging off.
And then why wouldn't Cody hit him with it?
Why would you?
At some point, you're going to have to make a choice. Do it, Cody. Be a good guy or be a bad guy. What is Cody Rhodes going to choose?
Oh! The nuts. Robert put up here, Stevie and Kyle seems to think Ahosky doesn't have these eating establishments. No, he believes that, but
No. It's not my point at all. None of those are 5-star restaurants.
Okay, so he blasted him with the belt. Now the referee's getting back up. Kick out. He got it.
And we get no Rock at all.
This is stupid. I mean, this is like a Monday Night Raw match.
I mean, I'd say it was better than that, but
I mean, it was nothing, but it's WrestleMania, dude. This
yeah,
is the
you
main
expected to see
event.
The Rock. I knew you weren't going to see Stone Cold involved in the match when he came down before, so which then led me to believe maybe The Rock wasn't going to be involved.
I mean,
Now I think you'll see The Rock come out.
the whole thing in a nutshell. Look, I mean, you even look in the background up there. The Rock's picture's right up there, the background.
Yeah, he's bound to come out now.
You know, the whole thing was The Rock got him to turn.
Exactly.
This is really dumb. I mean, it's nothing special.
No.
It's not a WrestleMania moment, I'll put it that way.
No.
Travis Scott is not somebody to come out there and be in a freaking match carrying a freaking hardcore belt.
Yeah, I don't get this.
This is stupid. If they go out there like this is one of the worst WrestleManias I've ever seen.
I don't understand the whole hardcore title. I don't
get that. I don't get that either.
I mean, I'm sure maybe we're just not, young enough to, but a lot of other people aren't either.
What do you mean young enough?
Maybe the kids get it. Maybe it's something,
he should have
maybe they'll listen to Travis Scott. They
should have let him pop Travis Scott too. Robert, I'm not sure who the team. Well, hold on, I can tell you, Robert.
This is the moment of truth. Remember John Cena? Cena said a little bit ago that Cody, you're going to have to make a choice.
I thought Robert had been gone.
Or do you want to be the bad guy? Cody decided
Robert's lurking.
and it cost him the championship.
Bethel, Ridgecroft, and Columbia. Columbia's coming all the way down here.
He did. John Cena now stands at the pinnacle of professional wrestling.
Yeah, I don't understand what The Rock has to do with any of this.
Exactly. I mean, this is you just wasted a story right here. Because this. Kittle's probably going, what? Where's The Rock?
It's 17 times. All right. Maybe they just wanted Cena to have his moment and uninterrupted. But then why bring out Travis Scott?
Exactly. I mean, nothing about this makes sense.
No, it doesn't to me either. You still just keep waiting for The Rock to come out. So literally, you just had Stone Cold come out and do nothing.
You got Cody just sitting up there staring.
I just don't get this. Why is Travis Scott up?
Yeah, this is
Travis Scott.
That's supposed to be the.
That's your leader of your heel faction there. Your leader. Wow. I would have. We'd have lost. I think a lot of people would have lost a bet on not having The Rock come out there.
That is very disappointing and underwhelming. I mean, that
Yeah, I don't get
why
it.
I don't get it. I mean, somebody dropped the ball here. Somebody
I don't
really.
know. Maybe just The Rock felt like people were sick. I don't know. I don't know.
You
I
would have
don't.
heard that. I mean, they would have if he was planned to be here.
I don't know.
You,
It just.
you were. I'm floored about how stupid that was.
And then all Austin does is come out on the. I told you once we saw him come out and do that, I said there won't be no Austin saving Cody.
Even if Austin had come out there, I still thought The Rock would come out there, and it would just like I said, it would be
Well,
the
we kept wondering who was going to help the Cody against The Rock, and which made me wonder. We couldn't figure it out. So after Triple H would be the idea. So maybe The Rock will come out. You said maybe it'll be the night where
nobody.
they leave him laying, but I said they already did that. So I I don't know. This is dumb. And then they have Travis Scott come out, but Cena did take him out. And I
Yeah,
guess from the standpoint of Cena owed him something, but I just Cena. I mean, if Travis Scott's going, why didn't The Rock come out to celebrate?
exactly. Robert said, "I've been sitting through this crap for over 2 hours." I don't know if he's talking about WrestleMania or listen to us.
Both, both.
Come on, this is high quality, like Bobby Boucher said, high quality entertainment right here for a Sunday night.
Absolutely. We're the
So I
we're
mean,
the Siskel and Ebert of wrestling podcasts.
they really didn't get along.
Well, there you go. It's like me and you.
Yeah.
We hate each other in real life.
When we go out there, we don't get along.
No, we don't talk at all. We don't. I'm done with this son of a bitch as soon as we're done.
Damn.
Uh,
Well, I won't show up at your WrestleMania either. Then, damn it,
I,
like, I ain't coming out to the ring.
I'll have Robert Matthews come out like
I'll just throw him in the corner.
Robert Matthews will be my shit. The guy who was that guy who was just out there, Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
Robert Matthews. Robert Matthews is to this angle with me and you what Travis Scott is to the angle with The Rock and Cena. So I'll have Robert Matthews come out and help me instead.
Robert, you've only been in here for 2 hours. We're going on 3 hours and 22 minutes right now. So you got
Yeah.
late to the party.
He did.
So dude, somebody could have been sitting here for 3 hours of this crap.
They were, me and you.
Yep. And second night better than the first night, but
Yeah.
main event on night 2, not as good as main event on night 1.
No, and to me, either do no run in at all or have The Rock. Travis Scott is just, I don't get that.
I don't get it either. I need another Kyle TV commercial, Robert said.
A Kyle TV commercial. What is he referring to?
Yeah. What are you talking about, Robert?
Did I do a TV commercial recently? I don't.
Oh, did you do a TV commercial? Because it seems like
yeah, I did. I did on WITN. I did. Yeah.
that's that. Because I think Robert sent that to me. Because he said I didn't know Kyle was a TV star. That's what it was. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I did. I did do that commercial, and I was about at my heaviest when I did that commercial and had my hernia. And I think I wore a jacket. I think I had a coat on that commercial to try to hide the hernia, if I remember right.
I can't remember what you looked.
I'm pretty sure. It was
a while ago when you sent me that, Robert. Because I don't know why I ever asked you about it.
I have no idea. Yeah, that's been a few years ago. Well,
Academy Award.
About 2 years ago. It's about 23.
It was Academy Award winning performance right there.
It was, yeah. Yes, it was.
Maybe it's on his text to me. Let me see. Robert sends me a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, I know the commercials. They're aired on WITN. back in 23. I believe it was 23. It was 23 or some point in early 24. It's hard to remember now. Could have been late 23, early 24.
I don't know if he sent it on my text or on Facebook. He sent me the "It's Still Real to Me, Damn It" video.
That was not me.
Hold on, let me check my Facebook now.
Well, let's don't share the commercial with the viewing public for any of my critics and detractors that may try to use it against me
Why?
in some sort of way. I got enough people that dislike me to try to get personal attacks that'll actually piss me off.
I'm just seeing if I still got it up here, because it's been a while. Oh, they're recapping it. Look, you know, I don't want to see Travis Scott come out here 1,000 times. And the whole reaction Cena had to when he came out was stupid too. I mean,
it looked like he was waiting to blow him.
Yeah, I mean, he was just looking like, what the hell?
No, none of that made any sense. It was not well booked.
Whoever was the booker for that match, you did a horrible
agent,
job.
No, not what I would have done at all. But for whatever reason, The Rock didn't get involved, didn't want to get involved, or they thought it was best that he didn't get involved. But Travis Scott comes out. Cena does give him the receipt, at least in terms of story, not in real life. But at least, he got that. But it really didn't make a lot of sense.
I didn't want to see him put the crossroads on him. I want to see him pop him in the face. Break his glasses.
Yeah. Break his nose.
And see that hesitation from Cody and he got kicked in the nuts again, cost him. Because he probably could have ended it. But that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Indeed. All right, dude.
I'm getting off here, dude. Yeah, it's been good 3.5 hours.
WrestleMania 20, 40, whatever it was, 41.
41
is what it is.
It's a failure to me. So
disappointing. I mean, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, but very anticlimactic.
Yes, that's the word. Very anticlimactic. Robert said, or another 10-minute handshake.
Another 10-minute handshake.
The Robert's full of himself. Like somebody.
Hey, Robert, at least I've done shit people remember. What have you done?
Oh, shot fired.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, that's going to do it for tonight. We'll leave on that mark.
All right, dude.
And guys, hope you enjoyed WrestleMania more than we did. But if you didn't, you just let us know what you think. We'll see you next time on The Fly.
Later.